beginning to look a lot like we're getting drunk today.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, welcome to the Grabbing the Brisket holiday Christmas special.
Oh, I look forward to this all freaking year.
I didn't really know what this was. I don't think I've done this with you guys.
You've definitely done it.
I don't remember.
Maybe, yeah, you probably don't.
It's like blackout Christmas.
Yeah,
Is that what this is?
Well, yeah, we do a lot of beer reviews on our Christmas special because there's a lot of Christmas beers and holiday beers that need to be drank.
Reviewed.
Reviewed, yes.
Scientifically. This is
obviously for science purposes.
we're doing this for you. And this is what we bring to the table. We're willing to risk. I mean, John's only got one kidney. Okay. And look at what he's doing to himself.
Risking it all.
Week in and week out, he is throwing copious amounts of alcohol into his system just to give it a review.
If you don't work out the muscles, they're going to get weak.
I think it's just training all throughout the year, leading up to this one moment. It's like,
I totally agree with you, James. And just food for thought, right? And I heard this the other day, and I was thinking to myself, like, I've never heard more truer words in my life. And it's like, you right there, what you said. You got to work out the muscle, and like that goes with like drinking and driving. If you drink and drive 1 or 2 times in your lifetime, you're probably going to get a DWI, right? If you do this every day and you hone those skills.
We don't encourage this at all.
You hone those skills.
Don't listen.
Hold on. Let me finish. You become a good drunk driver.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody's a good drunk driver. Don't do it. We don't encourage it.
I don't know. Does it work the same way? No.
We are not driving ourselves home today. Let's put it that way.
Man,
we've got a driver all lined up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Merry Christmas, Greg.
I do have a little tiny bit of. I know you probably have something you want to talk about. A little tiny bone to pick with y'all, and I don't know if. I think you guys knew about it, but I'm not sure. Raul, you got that picture? You can pop up there for us. I walked outside of my house last week. And one of my inflatables was down. So I was like, what the hell? So I walked over there, and right next to it was another inflatable that I did not put in my yard.
Weird.
You guys know anything about
this?
Weird
that you would have a magic inflatable thing to show.
I don't know if it's magic or not.
Look who joined the party. Is that a frog?
That's a Christmas frog.
That's
what that is.
Spreading
cute,
cheer.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
You like frogs.
I don't like frogs. I'm not a frog guy. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, I know exactly who. Oh, first I thought, maybe it was Jan. I knew it was. It was freaking Alex.
He just raised his hand in the comments.
Did he?
Alex did.
Yeah. Alex Captain Butthole.
It was.
Yeah, but he did. I was talking to him and Lesley about it the other night, and giving them shit, and they were giving me shit. But they said, you guys knew about it.
We did know about it. We signed off on this.
Cool.
Were we supposed to stop him? Or?
I don't know. I mean, something. I don't know.
He had already bought it, so
well, at that point, there's no going back.
There's no gives backs on Amazon. I'm not really sure how you return stuff to Amazon.
There 100% is. Amazon will take anything back.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you love it.
It's hilarious. I think it's great.
It's a Christmas.
I love that he thought of me.
It's a Christmas miracle.
Yeah.
Guess what? Next year you're gonna get.
Yeah. What?
Another frog.
Yeah. What inflatable would you be like? No, that's got to come down.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe something political. I don't know. Yeah. Something...
I was just gonna throw out some random stuff
like
I don't know, like a butthole or something.
Is there a butthole?
I don't know.
It seems early in the show for that.
Okay, we'll tone it back.
Have you guys seen the inflatable of the? It's Yoda with a lightsaber, and he's standing there, and then there's a bunch of inflatables around him, but they're all deflated, like he's
killed him.
Yeah.
I did not.
I thought that was funny. Anyway,
that's cool.
Okay, never mind.
Nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks, Alex.
Yeah. Damn.
So the quick rundown on the lineup that's fixing to come down here shortly, because we got 3 legendary pit masters, badass cooks, world champions that are coming on the show to do a little quick interview. It's only 15 minutes per person, and then in between we're going to do a beer review. So it's literally shotgun style. We're going to get in, get out, really try to bring you guys some interesting and funny content. We got some cool beers coming up here, but first, before we get into it, I did see a couple of things that crossed my my browser not too long ago. So cryptocurrency is like huge right now, you know what I mean? And the meme coins are like huge as well. And I saw that, like, I guess one girl that she's trying to capitalize on her fame, and that was Haktua Girl.
Is she trying to capitalize on, or are people trying to capitalize on her?
I think it's her.
You know what I mean?
Her trying to capitalize. I mean, obviously, she's probably got people in her corner that are like, "Hey, you got to do this, whatever." But so she came out. Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm just going to stop you just a little bit, because here's still like 8 months ago, she was working like at a fast food thing, right? Or whatever else, and now she's launching a cryptocurrency. Like,
Yeah. Meme
what?
coin. And there's trouble in the water. Like it's getting shot down before it's really getting like
oh, she already
for its sake
disappeared. Like she's
taken
gone.
off because I think she's getting sued. Yeah, go ahead and check the
damn.
the news articles about
you
that
can't-
because I think she
Leave her alone.
yeah, it's hashtag HAWK Hawk.
Well, they're saying she like ripped everybody off or something, like because it spiked, went really, really high.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if she dumped all hers or what happened, but everybody basically lost all their money.
Yeah, we're not
And
really sure.
nobody's heard from her in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
She hasn't done her podcast. She hasn't done anything.
We're not
Can,
really
can you
Yeah.
be serious though?
And I think it was like the bank was
What'd you
like
expect?
based in the Cayman Islands. I mean, isn't that where like every
Yeah, this is somebody
Every
taking
just-
advantage of her. Like she has no idea how to set a bank account up in the Cayman Islands. Yet she's not the
Right.
mastermind.
Right.
She's the put some spit on that damn thing, right?
You
That's
got
what
a
she. Yeah, that's what she is. So okay, so she's got a meme.
she's got a meme coin,
Okay.
man. So
Damn.
I was thinking, I was like, okay, so if we were to come up with our own meme coin, if we were going to come up and maybe we'll ask the guests later on if they're listening and they're following along, what meme coin would they come up? What would their name be? You know what I mean? Because I came across a couple. I was like, oh, okay. What about grabbing the brisket coin? What?
I like it.
What wouldn't you call grabbing the brisket coin? though?
No, it's got to be something cool, right?
Yeah,
I don't know what it would be.
Like-
Yeah, I don't know.
grabbing the brisket is cool though.
It's true. That's actually true. I don't know what a meme coin is. So,
Okay,
yeah,
it's
is that like
It's like Bitcoin, but
Dogecoin or Dogecoin or whatever that was?
Dogecoin is the meme
Yeah.
coin, correct?
Is it meme coin? Meme?
Yeah, we won't get too far.
Words
into
are
this
hard for
crypto.
I
John.
know what a meme is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we won't get too far into this crypto.
Yeah.
But I thought it was funny, and maybe we'll ask the guests to see what their thoughts are on the crypto.
or anybody listening.
Yeah, or anybody listening, if they come up with some cool names or whatever. Man, I thought about this this morning as I rolled out, and I had the day off, and I did some Christmas shopping. I did some setting up Christmas lights or whatever, and man, I rolled out, and somebody had the barbecue lit up. You know what I mean? I could smell somebody had the smoker going, fired up early, and
Did
you
you
know, it wasn't
excited?
morning, but it was like afternoon. No, honestly, it kind of pissed me off a little bit. You know what I
'Cause
mean?
you didn't think of
'Cause
it.
you weren't doing it.
Yeah, because I wasn't doing it. I'm like, well, I should be doing that. Now I'm like thinking, well, maybe I should be doing it. You know what I mean? That I was like,
Where's the invite?
shit. Then
Yeah.
I'm gonna start drinking. Then I'm gonna start like. Then I was like, I got a podcast later on, so let me just reel it back a little bit. But yeah, it's something that I'm like kind of jealous, right? You know what I mean? You're like, damn it, that smells kind of good.
Dude,
Yeah.
you're getting jealous of your neighbors. Someone in the neighborhood smoking something. You're like, you automatically think you're ready to abandon your whole day and do that.
I feel like it's
Yeah.
worse if it's a day you have to work and that happens. Like
Mm.
it's your day off. It's your own fault. But if you have to work and somebody's out there barbecuing, you're like, God bless America. What are they doing in their life that's right that I can't do that?
You know what I do? I take off my work clothes, put on some shorts, call in sick, go grab a beer at 7 a.m, walk over to the neighbor's house. That's it. You got company, buddy. Let's get to cooking.
What's cooking?
Yeah.
They got tofu on the grill.
Yeah, I'm out.
I'm gonna go change back to
Yeah,
my work
I
clothes.
gotta- I'm only gonna be 15 minutes late at that point, right? Probably still gonna smell like alcohol because,
Right.
yeah, man, that's I don't know. I'm kind of excited about this, man. Like, you know, obviously I got to work tomorrow, so getting up at 4:30 in the morning sucks. But you guys are sleeping in tomorrow, I'm assuming. That's gonna be amazing for you
I'll be
guys.
up at 6.
6,
No,
okay,
there's no sleeping in. I mean, I still have to get up and get the kids to school.
That's
So
what I gotta
Okay.
do too.
okay. Well, never
It's
mind.
good
I don't feel as bad then. But yeah, I'm really eager to get in. We never had 3 different guests on. Obviously going live. We're live now. I mean,
Mhm.
F it.
Yeah.
And then we've got this badass stellar lineup that you guys have put a lot of work into. So I really haven't contributed a lot this last couple of weeks, I feel like. So I'm really eager to see what
Yeah,
we know.
what y'all have
see what you're going to bring to the table.
yeah.
Jay.
Let's get this
So,
first beer.
Yeah,
let's go.
let's get eyes on the prize here. So I saw this, and shout out to our good friends over there at Shiner, our buddy Shiner Nick over there from Shiner sent this to
Oh.
us. And no, he didn't. I went and picked it up at HEB. But if he was looking and he was watching, he would see that we support Shiner and we love it. So Nick, go ahead and look out for this. So we got the Shiner's Pride Candy Cane King. We got 10% ABV.
Jesus,
We're
man, what are
starting
we
strong
doing?
right
Mm,
out
what
the
a life.
Love it.
bat. So it's an Imperial Holiday Porter.
Brewed with cocoa and peppermint.
Man, all right. I
Yeah.
like the bottle. It's pretty cool. And man, it does have a
So-
shiny it does have a tiny price tag. I should say large price tag on that thing. It was like about $21 for the bottle.
This is $21.
Yes.
Holy crap! This is a $7 drink we're having.
Half a
right
glass
here.
of beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus, dude.
It smells amazing.
Let's
I'll
get it
tell you
in.
that right
I
Did,
don't
now.
know how much
did you
time
read
we got.
this?
No, go for it.
It says you hold your hands. Let's see. You hold in your hands Brewers toast to our loyal drinkers. These limited edition brews represent our brewmaster's biggest, boldest, and most innovative beer ideas. Boom. Okay.
Yeah, we've done the regular Brewers Pride version before, but never this one. This is
Nick. This is day 15. Nick Wheeland.
Wheeland,
Yeah. Wheeland with Shiner.
Shiner Nick. Let's
Support
go.
our show, Shiner.
Willie and Wheeland and the boys.
I can tell you right off the bat, this is pretty tasty.
This is freaking delicious.
Let's go, man.
This tastes like a Girl Scout cookie, a Thin Mint.
Oh, that's amazing. Not really. I don't know. I'm so confused on that. I don't know what to think.
Hey, we got Bun came in and said going all in on brisket coin.
I like brisket
Dude.
coin. I'd buy that.
Yeah.
I'd invest in brisket.
Let's
coin.
go, Bun.
Yeah. I heard I came across burnt end coins.
You came across that? Like it's already a thing?
No, I Googled it.
You-
Let me back it up. I chat GPT'd a bunch of meme coin names
Yeah.
that's centralized around barbecue, and that was one of them.
Brit,
And burn in coins was one.
the burn in.
Brisket coins, you name it. Barbecue
Yeah.
coins.
Fire coins.
Are you gonna keep saying names?
Yeah, I'm
We're
trying.
gonna- we're gonna stop?
Let me think of one more. Hold on.
Right.
Yeah. Y'all are.
Can you pause this, Raul?
Yeah. Maybe y'all could Google search some more shit or something. I don't know. It's real.
That's great.
Yeah, that's funny. It's hilarious. So Joshua Bona. I know it's
Bonfiglia?
yeah, Bonfiglia. I want to say it the other way. I don't want to say add the I in there, but what's up, man? How are you? I know I shouldn't engage. I know I shouldn't engage.
What is happening right now?
I know I shouldn't engage, man,
All
but I
right.
just I see names. They're in front of me. I've
Yeah.
got ADHD or something. I don't know how to do that.
I have to put the monitor behind him.
Yeah. Yep.
That's fantastic.
Hey, we specifically had that conversation.
I just forgot. I remembered now. Just remember. Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm not allowed to look at the TV.
You really shouldn't be.
No.
Yeah. Okay. I think here in a couple of minutes, we're going to have Doug Scheiding. He's going to be our first interview of the day. It's
That's
not
right.
really an interview. It's just a hangout.
Yeah, having
Yeah,
him
I
on.
mean-
Well, we're having people on that we've had on before.
Yep.
But they're the boys, really. These are I think we've had all of them on multiple times. So I think this is going to be a good time.
Rogue Cookers, right?
Yeah. Honestly, if any of you guys have questions for them, please feel free to jump out and Raul will jump in.
That's right. Yeah. So some of the best competition cookers in America. It's not just in Texas. These guys travel all over the United States and compete. They do it, and they're very successful. They're highly sought after for cooking classes, and I'm sure we'll be able to.
Yeah, the
to,
rubs, the seasonings. I mean,
Yep.
that's one and the same. The sauces. I mean, it's top notch.
Yeah. It's definitely feel.
Speaking of rubs,
Blessed.
Our guest in here now, Mr. Doug Scheiding, Rogue Cookers, got his rubs out there on the market now. What's going on, Doug?
What's going on? Was it an ugly sweater contest and I wasn't invited?
I mean, it's Christmas.
Yeah, John
time.
John didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
This is still ugly.
Oh, it's horrendous. Yeah. Yeah. What's up,
How's
buddy?
it going, Doug?
Man, on my website, and you'll never probably ever hear these words uttered on this podcast before. Remember my name was the One Nut Cooker when I started cooking
Yep.
on Traegers in competition. So on my website, I say that if I can smoke a brisket, I can color my wife's hair. And I just colored my wife's hair again. So
Nice.
maybe so maybe maybe we'll save $150 every month or whatever it costs.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, probably more than 150 bucks.
Let's wait for the results.
Yeah.
Right. No,
Exactly.
the initial results, she's already done everything, put the conditioner on, and it's positive. Best $8 we might have spent in a while.
Nice.
God, Lord, my wife would not let me
Congratulations.
anywhere near her hair. There is no way.
No.
That's a
Nah.
lot of faith.
Oh, I
I'm
like
not-
to take gambles. I like to take gambles.
Yeah, no.
Right.
Yeah, I do too, but I don't think my wife does.
Yeah, right. Right.
My
Come on,
anxiety would just go
Jonathan.
through the roof. I'm like looking at the bottles. I'm like, okay, did I mix part A and B together?
I would
And,
have that shit all over
yeah,
me.
no. Like, honey, your hair's purple.
Yeah.
Is that what we're going for?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it looked a little purple before she rinsed it out, but no, it's red now. So
Nice. Very good.
I
Oh,
told
man.
you you'd never heard those words on this podcast, so and
Definitely
probably never will again.
Yeah. So, brother, you got your rubs into the Home Depot.
I do. We got those in last year. Actually, Home Depot approached Old World Spice. It's being at the right place, right time, sort of thing. I was asked to do an event for Traeger and present a demo for Home Depot, and so of course I did brisket and then I also did pulled pork. But the executive team wanted me to cook lunch for them, so I actually cooked brisket and green chili mac and cheese. And another nameless grill company had 3 chefs and was live cooking for the executive team. I was actually doing the demo from 12 to 1, and they liked my brisket so much they went to Old World Spice and said, we want his rub. And they said, well, it's not out yet. And they said, okay, well, we need you to do a pre-production of it. So I was in about 100 Home Depots last year with my Texas brisket rub. And have y'all heard they're going to actually expand it quite a bit, and it'll probably be in all 3 of my rubs will be in a variety of forms of probably a third of their stores nationwide.
Wow.
That's
That's
freaking
badass.
awesome.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
congratulations, man.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. So
That's
yeah, it's going to
amazing.
be the original 5 of us. There was Luton Booty, Mark Lambert, Boar's Night Out, and oh my gosh. There's one other one. So the 4 of us will be in Mike Starr.
Yep.
The 5 of us will have at least 2 or 3 rubs each. They're going to have end caps on in some of the stores where they have like 24 rubs on either side. So they'll be on some of the end caps and stuff. And so they're going to do a variety of things. They're going to have 3 ways to present the rubs. So it'll be fun. Yeah, it'll be fun. So huge order.
That's amazing.
awesome.
Yeah,
It's a hell of a
congratulations.
lineup.
It's
Thanks.
it's I know you said, obviously everything happens with a little luck, but you've got to be good, right? So hard work pays off. And it's just a testament, right? So man, that's awesome.
And
No, I appreciate
I love the fact that these big box stores are really stepping up and they're bringing in quality made products, seasonings, sauces, and stuff like that from pitmasters like yourself, Doug. Before back in the day, and it honestly, myself back in the day is super jealous because we didn't have any of that stuff out there in those stores. It was like you get like a Weber seasoning, or you got like a weird,
Yes.
weird off-brand,
McCormick.
yeah, and something
A
you've
lot
never
of
even heard
Fiesta,
before.
a lot of
Yeah.
Fiesta around here.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Bonners. Yeah.
And so now they're just rolling out the carpet with like the A-listers and all the you can't miss. And honestly, anybody that's listening now that has not got all their Christmas shopping done, there's plenty of stocking stuffers for you guys to go scoop up a couple of bottles of those rubs and put it under the tree or in the stocking.
Get you some of that Doug's Dust.
Doug's Dust.
That's
Yeah,
the finisher for anything.
Yeah, at the NBBQ, the barbecue news, I got 4 top 10 calls. The Doug's Dust got 6th overall as a rub in all 4 categories, which is interesting.
wow.
Just using it as a rub. It was actually bookend because I created it to compete against Boar's Night Out, their White Lightning. They've got their. So I was actually bookended with Boar's Night Out with 2 of their White Lightnings, and the 6th overall, they were 7th and 5th or something like that. So I was like,
That's
okay,
awesome.
mission accomplished on that.
Yeah.
And then my all-purpose got which I say that it's good on fish. It got first in seafood. So, and then I heard y'all talking about it going to NBBQA. Y'all,
Yep.
I am a 90% go. One of my rubs,
Let's
at least
go.
one of my rubs got a top 5 there. So I probably will go and just attend that conference and stuff. So
Our hotel is booked.
love to see you out there.
Oh, it's going to be amazing. That's at the Shed, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's at the Shed.
Yeah.
I've never been.
It's
Every
gonna
week.
be
It's gonna be a
those-
blast.
Those guys are ready to. They're ready to put on a party, man. This
They
thing is
know
going to be-
how to party. Yeah.
100%.
I've been with them at Memphis in May, and yeah, they're just crazy.
Are we gonna compete? Are we competing?
I have not signed us up for anything.
Yeah.
If you want to,
Yeah.
you can
Sign us up.
No. If you want to sign up.
Sign us up.
Okay.
Sign us
All
up.
right.
Trevor.
All right.
Well,
Thank
there's
you, guys.
contests.
Right?
There's an SCA contest Friday, and then the Sheds
Yeah.
contest is Saturday, is what I think is going
Yep.
on.
There's
yeah.
the Rhinestone Cowboy.
Yeah, we got to compete.
Yeah, we
gotta-
did that one last year, and then
That's
the
our.
Sheds.
That's the first time I've ever done a state cook-off. Was last year in where
San
were we
Antonio.
At? In San
San
Antonio. That's
Antonio,
right.
Yes, in
Yeah.
San Antonio.
And got what do we got? 13.
I don't know.
Lucky 13.
Yeah, out of like almost 40, 44 or so teams.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
It wasn't a bad call.
For that giant monsoon that swept through there, I think we might have placed a little bit higher.
Dude, you're not kidding me.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
I
nobody else
remember-
was affected by
No.
that.
yeah,
I remember. I went on Saturday after the night after, and boy, that was a storm.
that was wild. That was, but all of the grand champions and guys that have been to the worlds.
A bunch of them had their golden ticket already.
Right,
Yeah.
right. These guys have competed everywhere. Boris Night Out and some of these guys you're competing against in,
They
Mark.
won.
Yeah, they did.
won that
They
night.
did.
Yeah, they won that night. So,
but
yeah.
Mark came by and he threw us some of his what was that? It was a is a seasoning or a whatever for the steak.
Some kind of seasoning or something.
Yeah, wasn't it something like
I
that?
don't remember.
Oh no, was it a W sauce or some kind of like there was some kind
Like,
of
try this next time kind of deal.
no. He's like, hey, put this on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was like, okay, man, come on,
Yeah.
bet. So that's what I like about the NBBQA is you never know who you're going to run into, but everybody's, if you get involved and
They're
you,
so nice.
if you're reserved and you stay back, you're not going to meet anybody, and that's on you. But if you get involved and really, take advantage of what it has to offer, it's an amazing experience that you meet a lot of good people that are like-minded, that are all pushing a brand or they'll help you out. They'll give you ideas. Hey, I'm trying to do this. I don't know. I just really like that organization.
Kel Phelps needs to be nominated for the Hall of Fame, and I think I'm going to for the KCBS Hall of Fame. I mean,
Oh,
that
hell
whole
yeah.
family is just done unbelievably. He saved NBBQA in my mind, but that's
Yeah.
Oh,
my
for sure.
personal
Yeah.
opinion. So yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, so looking forward to it. So yeah, I'll see y'all guys out there. So
Very good. Very good.
Yep. So I'm not a big bourbon drinker, Doug, but I did hear that you got to do something with Bullet bourbon.
yeah, Trager and Bullet got together, and they wanted to have a pitmaster and a mixologist get together and have a video crew come out, and so the mixologist was mixing drinks that paired well with the menu that I had. They were going to do one in Texas, and they're doing one in California. So it was a 2-day type thing. The second day was 12 hours of just video, but it was a hell of a lot of fun. So if you go to License to Distill on Instagram and YouTube, they're up there, and I'll eventually I've got the videos as well, so I'll start posting them. There's 4 1-minute videos and an 8-minute reel that is really cool. So did hors d'oeuvres with a low ABV alcohol type drink. So so you don't drink responsibly and don't get drunk right away like we
Right.
like
Not
you want
like
to do
us.
at a cook-off. Yeah, like at a cook-off, right, guys? So
We don't drink responsibly.
Exactly.
No, I'm just kidding. We do.
Irresponsibly.
Irresponsibly. So yeah, so I did pork belly burn ends with the Thai barbecue sauce for that. Of course, brisket I didn't think was sexy enough, so I did Texas beef ribs with the green chili mac and cheese and a buffalo Brussels sprouts that I did on the flat rock, and then the Traeger griddle. And then I was allowed to do my wife's bourbon, white chocolate bourbon glazed bread pudding.
Oh,
He had
amazing.
a bananas Foster drink that he made for that one. So yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So
I did a pork belly, whole pork belly last year that we did, essentially like you would smoke a brisket, right? We did kind of a brisket style pork, which a pork belly, but I thought it was amazing what, coming and doing the burn inside. People still ask me about that today. It was 2 years ago that I made that, not last year, 2 years ago that I made that for a party, and people still, I'm like, why don't we do pork belly burn ends are amazing. we don't
great.
miss it. Yeah.
Yeah, they're great. I got second in the San Antonio Rodeo cooking pork belly burn-ins last year in the Chef's Choice.
Wow.
So yeah, and that was the first time I'd ever done it in a competition. So yeah, well, I'm debating about doing that or something else, but yeah, I cook them like ribs. I think it's Cadillac, the barbecue restaurant up in Dallas.
Yep.
So I saw it. It really looks cool. What they do is they get the big full pork belly that you get at Costco.
Yep.
And you just cut it right down the middle, half and half, and you cook it like a rib, and they look like ribs, and they even have like waves like ribs. And so they were actually cutting them into ribs, and it, it's obviously without a bone and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think it makes it more moist. So I cook it that way, cut them, and then I dice them, and then you can either take them plain, because my wife actually likes it without sauce. But you're exactly right. You cook it like a brisket. So you cook it up to, 201, 203.
That's right.
Can we cut like all this stuff out, because this is going to go out there and it's going to go viral, and everybody's going to start buying up all the damn pork bellies, and at HEBs and all these grocery stores are just going to shoot it through the roof, and it's going to be the same price.
Well, it is. Yeah, it is. It's pretty economical right now. So yeah, you can get it. And a lot of people haven't cooked pork belly. I'd venture to say.
I think they get scared of the fat content. They see it's very fatty, but I'm like, you eat bacon, right?
The meat, it tastes like meat when you cook it to that temperature.
Yeah.
That's right.
Let it render a little bit.
That's exactly right.
I feel like you should get it and shape it into like a McRib and make a McRib out of it.
You could.
I think it might be a good idea.
No, that would be a good one. So yeah, you could do that because it looks like a pair, 2 St. Louis style ribs, about 11 bones. Bones is about 17 inches from front to back. So, yeah.
That's funny. That's great.
So
that's a good idea. Raul, cut that out.
Yep. Can't show anybody
cut that out. Yeah, cut that out. So
we're live. Damn it. Okay.
Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, that's right. We are live.
We are live. Yeah. Yeah. I think we got a couple more minutes. Doug, do you get into cryptocurrency? Do you follow all the meme coins and all that stuff that's going on right now?
No, I don't do any of that crypto stuff. So no, I like to see my cash. I like to see it.
I love it.
So when I go to the bank and I want $500, just give me my 500.
I want to swim in
Benjis.
Yeah, that's right. Don't give me a fake wallet coin that it's what is it? It's living on a digital wallet. I don't have digital wallets. I've got a real wallet. It's in my pocket. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And
that's what
whether you have the certificate or not, and forget
that's exactly
it.
right.
Yeah. So no, it's too much. So
yeah.
So next week for Christmas, we're instead of the typical turkey, which I just did one from frozen, by the way, and it was not very good. There was a guy, Chris Young of Combustion Inc., said that you could cook a frozen, a turkey from frozen, and that it would be really good, etc. No, it wasn't very good. So
you're like, no,
I wouldn't recommend that. But we're doing Feast of the 7 Fishes for Christmas. So rather than the typical turkey or prime rib roast, we're going to do 7 fish type dishes. So kind of looking forward to that this week. Something different.
Yeah, no, we typically do the traditional turkey stuff for Thanksgiving, but it's kind of a free for all for Christmas. But I guess normally it's like it's tamales and tacos, fajitas and stuff. So we kind of just
we're taking the obligatory tamales. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh yeah.
So, you got to.
All right, but I did come up with a Doug Scheiding meme coin name.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah,
okay.
It's not published. I'm not putting it out there.
It's not one nut.
No. It's not one nut.
One nut coin.
Right, exactly.
And I like that.
That should be one nut.
That's actually pretty good.
We got Rogue Flame, and the ticker name is $flame.
Okay.
Oh.
Rogue Flame.
I don't know.
Rogue Flame.
Kind of like $, the number 1 nut.
I do too.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And then just put a flame at the end of it. So yeah,
that's funny.
That's funny. Yeah.
Oh man. So what's next for you, Doug? You're pushing the seasonings. Are you talking with anybody else? Or are you just kind of just out just still just being ambassadors and and just trying to push the season you have right now?
Yeah, I've in the background, I'm working on a steak rub myself, so we'll see. But on that, and no, just NBBQA, and yeah, it's about the same. So
Well,
there
good.
is a meat vendor I'd like to talk to, so I'm gonna try to do that. We're gonna go on vacation. I'm gonna do that, talk to them in January. So, but yeah, that's probably about it. Still working with Traeger and Head Country, and through Barbecue Spot and stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't like to be the NASCAR guy. I don't want to be. So I turn down most everything that's offered to give to me and stuff, because I just don't want to be beholden to anybody.
That's right.
Smart.
Hey, very cool.
We should try that.
Oh,
We're like Ricky Bobby over here, just put it all on us.
That's
We'll
right.
take it all.
That's it.
Doug, we appreciate it. This night is fast and furious. We got to have you on again when we can do it for like 45, like our normal.
It's all good. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
But we appreciate you. If folks want to come get these rubs, where do we go?
In Houston, they're at all 4 Texas Star grill shops. There's about 9 Home Depots, like in League City, Baytown, Tomball, Grand Parkway, Silver Lake, that. So hopefully more, and for next year. And then you could go to roguecookers.com and order it there, as well as the barbecueproshop.com.
Love it.
Awesome.
Love it. Appreciate it, Doug. Hey,
Yep.
thanks for coming on, man.
Absolutely.
buddy.
Have fun
Yeah.
with Purvis and Aaron. So
Will
That's
do,
right.
brother.
Hey,
Cheers, brother.
Merry
there you go. I
Christmas.
was drinking a beer in y'all's honor.
Yeah, there
Merry
it is.
Christmas.
What do you got there?
Yes.
Okay.
I've got Devil's Orange Spiked Root Beer.
Ooh.
If you see this at the Houston Rodeo, get it and taste it. So yeah, cheers
Sounds
to y'all.
good.
Very cool. Cheers. Merry Christmas, brother.
Y'all too.
Ooh, loud.
Man, let's get into this. Let's get into this beer review a little bit.
What beer?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, that was tasty.
nice.
Do you want to talk about it? We're gonna grade it. We're gonna.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to give a score, but before we do, can I just say real quick, tonight's episode is brought to you by Chicks That Smoke Spicy Barbecue Seasoning, our favorite versatile seasoning that elevates any dish, from smoked meats to roasted veggies, even popcorn. Whether you're grilling, smoking, or cooking in the kitchen, Chicks That Smoke will kick up the flavor. Chicks That Smoke Spicy Barbecue Seasoning, available at sucklebusters.com or through the link in the episode description.
There it is.
Let's talk about this beer.
Man, this beer, man. I'm really glad you spent your hard-earned money on this. Obviously, if we can't, we need Nicholas. We need this guy,
Saint Nick.
Saint
Yes,
Nick,
where
Saint
is
Nick over there at
Saint Nick?
Shinerbach.
to Shiner. If you can hear us, we're talking to you. We've been talking to you.
Come in, Shiner.
Yep, come
Look,
in.
I know when I bought this, there was 3 bottles left. So anybody out there that's listening or that has HEB around you that hopefully has a beer sommelier,
Okay, that's fine.
whatever they're called there,
Sommelier?
that picks all the beers.
Yeah.
Salmonella.
If you got a good one over there,
Yeah.
then you probably have that there. So go check it out. Go buy that bottle.
This is legit.
In a day and age where inflation's at an all-time high and everything else, I love the fact that you went to the store and out of the cases they had, they were down to 3 left.
Right.
What does that tell you? Like,
People like it.
People like it.
that's it,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
That's pretty badass.
All right, so let's give a score on this thing. This thing is delicious. Like I said before, this tastes like a Girl Scout cookie, the Thin Mint. To me, that's what I got, and mine was gone a while ago.
Immediately. I
Yeah.
love how the oh, go
Excuse
ahead,
me.
John. I don't know what I mean to hijack.
No, you're good. Go for it.
I love how it's a little bit of a mint, but it's not like overpowering. It's
Yeah,
not
you're right.
just
Right. There's a
staying
little bit
with
of
you.
chocolatey in there too,
Correct.
and it's strong as shit, but it does not taste like it to me at all. Like I could have drank that whole thing, probably been feeling really, really good.
How do you think they make it? Do they put Rumple Mints in there?
I have no idea.
It's
Definitely,
it's Shiner
probably.
beer and Rumple Mints.
I think
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Guys,
but
don't do
probably,
that.
Yeah.
probably might be.
Don't do that, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go ahead. Can I go ahead and give it a? I'm gonna say this is a 9.3. This is really good. I would drink the shit out of this.
9.3. It's a great
Yeah,
score.
This is right up there with that scary apple pie that we had from Martin House. A few
Oh
weeks
yeah,
back.
yeah.
This
Yeah,
is
that was good.
legit.
That was really good. I like the beer. The first drink was just because I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't, it says candy cane, so you should be a peppermint something, right? So, but it's just a peppermint chocolatey whatever. But man, this thing really is good. I'm not in the 9s. It's an 8.8 for me. but it's an amazing beer. Highly recommend this. If you can get this beer, you see this at your local grocery store, HEB, or wherever else, yeah, check it out, man. It's amazing. How many ounces is this thing? This is 1 pint, 8 ounces. So
there you go. A pint 8.
Yep.
As they say.
And I'm going to get in there, and I'm not going to candy cane it at all. I'm going to go with a solid 8.0. This is a really good beer. I'm not as high as you guys are, but this is an extraordinary beer. So 8 is good. So I'm going to set the bar there. It's really going to like affect. Now I can't base it off the scores that I'm doing today. So I won't do that. I'm not ranking all the beers today. So I'm like, if I get one at 8 and the next one I go, I'm like, do I like it better in this one, or
well, you can do that. Obviously,
we're dropping it all the way down. So no, 8.0 is a good beer.
8.0.
I'll buy it again.
Yeah, you're wrong.
An
But it's
8.0.
fine. Yeah.
Can you get
All
it together? Just get it together one time in your life. Get it together.
This is
brother.
Fast and Furious, boys. We've got another one already
All right,
lined up.
there it
It's
is.
already in front of you. We didn't do this at the beginning, but we should have. This is the Grab 'em in the Brisket.
Beer review. There it is.
And who brought this one? I think it was also James.
No, I brought that. That's me. I brought that.
This is
That's
one Jan brought.
Oh,
That's-
okay.
This is
Tell us about it, Jan.
twin telepathy.
Go
That's
ahead.
how we do this. This is everything naughty. White chocolate imperial blonde stout, 9.5% alcohol by volume. Can we get a normal beer around here? I'm gonna be slammed.
Yeah.
What does this say right here? I don't know. I don't know what that is. OMG series.
OMG.
Yeah, OMG series. It's got the little this little elves. It's like they're naughty elves or something. I don't know. Like they're ransacking the place.
It says naughty.
Yeah. The naughty elves were spotted in Cooperstown not long ago, full of mischief and mayhem, which left us much to our delight with an imperial blonde stout. Everything naughty, a stout that confuses the eyes and tantalizes the taste buds, anticipates notes and roasted coffee with a white chocolate complete with a brilliant golden hue. This rich stout is smooth and velvety with classic stout flavors. Yeah, dude, it sounds legit.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if
Is
you
it
probably drink a
legit?
4-pack of this, you are going to end up on the naughty list for sure.
This is the lightest colored stout I've
Yeah,
ever
look at
seen.
that color. That's badass.
The flavor, legit, very good. The smell, get your nose in there. This smells like cat urine. It does not smell good to me. This does not. Yeah, it smells very bad.
You got COVID or something?
Maybe.
over
Cat
there?
I
piss.
don't know.
It
Does it
smells
smell-
like cat piss.
Does that
I
smell
don't
good
like
to you?
it.
This smells
Yeah.
awful,
Yeah.
right?
When's the last time you had a cat, John?
Okay. All right. Okay.
Okay, there's something there though, right? There's something there.
Is it piss?
Oh, we're being
I
here.
don't know. I
It's
don't know.
not good.
Yeah, shout out to my our buddy Michael. He lives a couple of houses down. I had a 4-pack, so I had an extra one. So I just kind of dropped it off at his doorstep. You know,
Nice.
just like kind of ding dong ditch while I was going to the mail. And I was like, hey, tune into the show tonight. We're going to be reviewing this beer. And he's like, dude, I'm excited to try this.
Nice.
So
You think
That's
you tuned
awesome.
in? You think you tuned in?
hopefully he is.
I don't
All
know.
right. We'll see. If
It's
we
hard
don't,
to tell.
if
There's
we
like
don't, James,
literally
he
thousands of
doesn't
comments
tune
coming through
in,
here.
we're taking
All right,
the beer
Michael,
back.
if you are in, give us your score.
That's right. We're taking the beer back, buddy. It means you got to pump your stomach.
Yeah. Speaking of being in, we've got the man, the myth, the legend himself, Mr. Bill Purvis, in the house. What's going on, brother?
Man, I'm just watching you guys drink a bunch of cat piss
No shit, man. Come on.
and wondering what the hell's going on. So,
Yeah.
Hey, if you don't drink cat piss, are you even living?
How are you guys, man? I'm good,
Man,
Good. How you doing, Bill?
man. No complaints at all.
that's awesome, dude. It's cool. You know what's honestly cool is going places, running into. I'm like, damn, Bill's here. That's awesome. You know, hey, oh my
Right.
god, he still knows who we are. That's even better. But dude, it's cool seeing you just freaking get out there and
Kick
get
ass.
in front of people. You're a natural in front of people. I don't know, man.
Yeah, do you ever slow down? I mean, have you slowed down at all? Like, do you take a break
haven't.
here in the
No.
holidays? No.
No, man. I don't sell rubs. To me, I don't sell rubs sitting on the couch, So
Yep.
if I'm out cooking every weekend and, this weekend's a little challenging because there's only one cook-off in the state of Texas and it's in Crystal City, which is, it's 5 hours from Houston. But
Yep.
As it turns out, it's the only cook-off in the state, so it's the biggest cook-off in the state. So
Damn.
there may only be 15 people there, but man, we're gonna plaster it as the biggest cook-off in the state of Texas this weekend. So that's where
That's
we're headed.
awesome.
But
Well, it is the biggest
every
cook-off.
week.
So yeah, I love that. That's genius.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and hopefully we'll do well with 15 teams. We'll see, because it's nothing but diehards that are showing up. So they're going to be nothing but good cooks. But man, we'll all have fun. It's also fun, you know. I mean, it's even if you don't win, I mean, they become your buddies, they become your friends, and you know, you all go to dinner, and man, it's a weekend. Like I say, it's a weekend away, and man, I love everything about it.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with you. We spent so many years competing and getting some, getting consistently being in the top 10 or
Enough walks to get hooked.
yeah, definitely 100%, but COVID happened and we kind of just slowed down, and then the podcast was born. But I agree, man, just getting out there and cooking. I keep talking so much smack to these guys. I'm like, dude, we got to go cook. It's not just cooking. Like, I want to win. We're all competitors when it comes to that. Like, we always think like we're going to do well. I don't ever go into a cook-off thinking like, I don't know if we have a chance or not. Like, I always think we have a chance.
Yeah, us and everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, but
Right.
you have to
Or
be
why
that
do
way.
it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. You have to be that way. But yeah, just last month we did a local one, and we hit third place ribs. But for not competing in like 9 months, like no competing for 9 months, like you get rusty. You forget about like. I don't know, man. I was scrambling the entire day. I mean, I didn't miss a turn in.
Timing.
Everything was on
Sure.
time. And it's like, okay, you still got it, but oh my god, dude, it was a gauntlet. And the drum smokers just really helped things out. But if you're on an offset, I had to offset and drums, and man, working both pits, it was tiresome.
You did well though.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Let me
Well,
ask
and
you
the
this.
other thing too is I mean, a lot of it too is perception, because I cook just about every weekend, and man, I definitely lose a lot more than I win. So, but if I win once every month or once every 2 months, man, just on social media alone, it looks like, man, that guy wins all the time.
That's
But
how
really,
I feel.
yeah, I really lose all the time too. So, just because I'm at it every week. So.
Yeah, well, that's the deal. Practice makes perfect. Perfect practice makes really perfect, to be honest with you.
Perfecter, I think is the word.
More perfecter. I don't know if it's a word.
That's how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's
But,
definitely muscle memory that comes into play when you're doing it and you're cooking 4 meats every weekend. You kind of, you get you're always tweaking your timeline a little bit. Like, man, last week I put ribs on at 8 and, they finished a little late or a little early. And so you're always kind of tweaking that timeline. And man, doing it every weekend obviously improves that timeline to where you're not chasing your tail going, man, chicken's about to be turned in and man, it's sitting at 80 degrees. What are we going to do? Throw it on the firebox? So
yeah, right. Well, I had the opposite. Chicken was done 2 hours early. So I said, that's odd. I don't know how that happened.
That's why that cooking a little more frequently in competition would
so
probably come into play.
I said, no call on chicken for sure.
Right.
Third place in ribs, and I'll take that.
Yeah, and you're at
Hell
home.
yeah.
You're like,
Hell
honey's like,
Hell yeah.
she's like, when's the chicken gonna be done? It's gonna be done soon.
Yeah.
It's taking like 2 hours to cook, 3 hours to cook. It'll be done.
Competition,
right.
15 minutes. It's
15
done.
minutes done. You're like, I planned for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, right. That's
Well, I remember
exactly
my
what it was.
very first cook-off, man. I had no idea on timelines, and I put my chicken on it like, I don't know, man. It could have been 6 o'clock in the morning, man, and it was done. It was done probably 3 hours before turn in, and it
Yeah.
was completely black. I had it on an offset, and man, the chicken was black, and I brought it over to a guy, and I'm like, man, what'd I do? This thing's black and it's already done. He goes, man, if I were you, HEB's across the street, go buy a new chicken. You've got enough time to cook it,
You got 3 hours.
Yeah. Go across the street to HEB and buy another one. Throw that one
Hey,
away. So,
Hey, Bill, I'm going to tell you right now, when I say I was 2 hours early on the chicken, I was 2 hours early. And it never once crossed my mind to send somebody to the store to go buy me another chicken. So that tells you right there, like that is like, I was so in the moment. I was like, can't trust it. Just put it in the can, bro. We'll worry about that
Right.
damn thing later. Yeah. So that's funny.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
Hey, Bill, you have a lot of people out there that compete, and they're always I'm going to say, lack of a better word, they're outside looking in. They're always in the top, maybe 6, 5, They're never in the grand champion, or maybe they're reserve champion, and they just never can get into that grand champion spot. Any advice for those competitors that are trying to take their game to the next level? I mean, we've obviously been in that position ourselves, where we're always like second, third, fourth, second, third, fourth, and just never getting that grand.
Man, I think a lot of it on that is, a lot of it is meat quality. A lot of teams, whether it be new teams or whatnot, man, they're probably not spending the amount of time looking for meat that maybe some of the teams that are winning. Some of the teams that are winning, man, they're not just going in and grabbing, 3 or 4 racks from HEB of ribs, man. They're probably going to 5 or 6 different HEBs looking for, thick marbled ribs. They're probably ordering a Snake River or a Wagyu brisket of some sort. Man, I know quite a few guys that are out, and man, it's an expensive hobby as is. And by the time, man, they're going to go, man, I know one guy in particular, I won't say his name, but man, he refuses to spend money on meat. And man, he'll get a 10th place call on brisket, but he's cooking a choice that he got at Walmart because he's so frugal. So
that's pretty amazing, actually.
It is. It's very amazing. He's an awesome cook, but man, if he would actually, buy a decent brisket, man, we'd probably all be in trouble. But his frugalness, it's man, he's too tight and he just won't do it. So I think a lot of teams, like I said, and especially teams that aren't necessarily chasing really hard or whatnot, man, they're just showing up with meat that they've picked up, or man, they've gone to an HEB, man, this looks like a good brisket, and it's maybe a prime or a choice. When other guys are, man, they're culling out Wagyus. Man, I went to HEB today, and man, they had 5 different Wagyus, and man, I didn't want any of them. Like, I didn't buy any of them. And man, I got a guy at HEB that'll text me and say, hey, man, we got a load of Wagyus in. And man, I drove over there today, and man, I'm not I just didn't. They were blacks, and man, they didn't have great marbling. Looking through the Cryovac, and I wasn't going to spend the money on something that I felt like was subpar. So man, I think a lot of it comes down to meat selection and ribs. Man, there is no prime, there is no choice, there is no select. So you've got to, man, you kind of have to. They're all in one big bin. You've got to figure that out. So
yeah, no, I know. We go through, like, we look for ribs, and we're trying to get, the same, that's one thing I think people like, they'll find a rack. I like this rack, they'll find another rack, but they're 2 different weights. And so we try to look for, try to find something in the same, the same weight, relatively, even same with the chickens. But I think you get a little out over your skis when you're like, well, this one finished early. Well, you overcooked it, but the other one was good. So now you're only dealing with 1 rack of ribs versus if you bought 2, you could, you have the opportunity to use 2 racks or whatever.
I think it's meat selection, and there's a lot of stuff on YouTube that people look for that don't necessarily apply to Texas barbecue. A lot of Texas barbecue, the appearance is such a minute score. People will, man, they'll look for straight bone ribs, and that's not something, man, I don't care what the bones do. I'm looking for marbling. I need it to taste good. I don't care if they're straight, and man, straight bones, that's maybe a unicorn. If they've thick, marbled, and straight, that's great. But man, it's the last thing I'm looking for is, man, I bought three racks today. I didn't even look and see if the bones are straight or not. They were thick, muscular marbling. Man, that's all I care about.
Yeah.
Every rib is going to have a little crookedness bone to it, and man, I can straighten those up on the cutting board.
Yeah.
Well, so I do have a question really quick. I know that James has something as well, but so what would you advise if somebody was going to go out and maybe buy a pork belly and cut it in the same consistency that you would see a rack of ribs in, then essentially maybe, I don't know, hollowed out and threw bone ribs inside and said, here's some pork belly.
These are St. Louis cuts.
What are you talking about? Do you think that would do well? Just asking for a friend.
Man, if you got caught doing it, you would be disqualified because you can't cook pork belly for ribs.
Man.
So man, you really don't want to.
You don't want to do that. Okay.
You don't want to do that because, man, you don't. So it's like golf, right? If you shoot and you followed all the rules and you didn't have 16 different mulligans and run around telling your buddies you shot at 80,
right?
And,
the best club's the foot wedge.
You want to go by the rules,
That's right.
And usually the people that do cut corners and don't go by the rules usually don't win. So
That's right.
yeah, it just happens out, whether it's karma or whatnot. But don't get me wrong. Man, when it comes to pork, I think a pork belly, if there was anybody that was going to bend the rules on pork, pork butt is such an open box. There's so many interpretations. You can put money muscle, you can put pulled, you can put chunks. Man, I think pork belly is great. But you're not allowed to put it in the box. It's not part of the protein, but it would probably easier pass for pork butt than it would for ribs.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll
Bill
tell
Purvis
my
said so.
I'll tell my buddy. It was for a buddy of mine. I didn't. I'll tell him. And I'll let him know. So
Okay. So one takeaway that I got. Okay, you need to get the butcher's phone number.
Right.
You need to make friends with the butcher. If you're in competition, or even if you're a backyard cook or whatever, and you cook a lot, you need to make friends for sure. Bill, when you're checking brisket, do you fold the brisket to see if it's a good brisket?
Fold it like a taco?
Yeah.
I do not check any kind of fold.
Folks, you heard
asking
it here.
for a friend.
Yes.
You heard it here.
Asking for a friend.
All the pro tips tonight here on Grab Minute Brisket.
There it is.
Man, I look through the cryovac for marbling. I look for fat, content. That's and it's obviously difficult. You're going to open a brisket up, and you can only see so much through the cryovac. But if I don't see any good marbling in the cryovac, man, I'm passing on it. So
I love it. Do you get weird questions when people ask you? They're asking for pointers, or they're asking for tips and tricks, or just whatever. Do you get weird questions?
No, not really. I mean, it's usually the same, a lot of it. And man, I ask questions, where it's, man, barbecue's a journey. It's not, man, I'm still, you run through different, I think it's to some degree, you can be doing really, really well. And you start making little bitty tweaks just out of laziness or whatever. And next thing you know, you find yourself, I know a buddy of mine that was struggling in chicken, and he went and asked a guy, and the guy gave him his recipe, and man, he started cooking it. He started doing well. And then the guy that gave him the recipe circled back to him like a year later and said, man, my chickens fall off, man. Can you help me? I helped you. He goes, man, I'm still running your chicken. He said, man, what did I tell you? And he had to give him his chicken recipe back. So
I love that.
And he had gotten off track, and oh yeah, I forgot I used to use that. I forgot I did that, so it's easy to do. And a lot of people are told to write things down, and I would suggest it, but I'm terrible at it. So I'm not a good note taker. But,
no, that's actually great. That's great advice right there. If you're in barbecue or trying to whatever, write it down.
Bill, don't start writing anything down. We don't need you to be any better.
Yes, please. Yeah, no shit. Yeah,
and I will tell you, it helps that I'm a non-drinker. I've been accused.
Yeah, we are too.
Of non-drinking is really kind of a form of cheating, because a lot of guys are out there getting drunk, and I'm not. So most of the guys that are doing well aren't really hammering the beers.
Yeah, so that's something that was something that we learned, in our barbecue journey, was that you can't drink beer till 3 a.m. and expect to do well the next day.
It's not going to happen.
Now, I want you to know it took us several years.
Some people are still trying
to figure that out. And when I say several years, I want to say a good 15 years of doing it to go, something's got to change.
Well, I feel like old school, you probably could have, because everybody was doing it. Right.
Yeah.
But you're right, and that's the one thing is, like whatever your advice is, do it after, after the competition. Go share a beer with somebody after competition.
That last turn,
you'll feel better. That's right.
That's right. After you get brisket turned in, man, then turn it on.
Yeah, pop a top.
Yeah. What do you think about grabbing the brisket, doing a barbecue competition? I don't know, like $100,000 for prize purse. Everybody has to drink. For the non-drinkers, you have a handicap. You're handicapped to a certain extent.
I like this.
The more beers you drink, it levels out the scores for the people that don't drink. I'm just spitballing, guys.
I love this.
Yeah,
this is a great idea. $100,000.
You had me at $100,000.
Yeah, listen. Yeah, you're like
HEB and Shiner will pay it.
Yeah. So, and what we do is it's like the Revenge of the Nerds. It's like the what do you call the it's the
The tricycle race.
Yeah, the collegiate where all the fraternities got there and had to like have all these games.
Yeah.
So that's what we're
Right.
doing right now. So like every hour on the hour, you have to send somebody from your team to go shotgun a beer.
After rib turn in.
Yeah.
Boom.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a great idea,
Spitballing,
James.
guys.
This is the best idea you've had in a long
Genius.
time. Yeah,
Genius.
I know. And then we're gonna video the whole thing and we're gonna sell it to A&E.
Mhm.
There
So,
you go. There
yeah.
you go.
You're an idiot.
Well, so is James. Then.
I know we're doing a shotgun variety style interview here, Bill. We appreciate you coming on the show. Hey, I know you coming up with a few new products. Let us know what Chicken Fried Barbecue has out there and where can we get it?
So right now we've got a chicken brine. It's called Game Over. It's a chicken brine. It's for half chicken and chicken pieces. So and it's doing really well. And then I have rib grind, which was my first seasoning. And I probably shouldn't have called it rib grind because people are using it on brisket, pork. They're using it on chicken. But man, it is what it is. I'm not changing the name. And then recently I've just launched a sweet grind, which is I've been using it on ribs, pork, chicken, in combination with other rubs. You know, in competition, we all like to layer, but it puts a real pretty red color. And it's sweet. So if you are going to use it, I would suggest running it with like an SPG because the salt level is not very high. But most of my stuff is designed to be layered and competition wise. So, and the same with rib grind, it doesn't have a lot of salt. So both of those products, like I said, I run them with an SPG, but yeah. And I'm working on some new stuff that hopefully within the next month, I'll be launching a new product. So
That's amazing.
Well, that is awesome. Yeah,
Dude.
let us know so we can share it out there for sure. And where do folks find this stuff?
So it's in a lot of barbecue stores. I've just gotten a contract with Home Depot. So it's
Nice.
supposed
Come
to be
on,
going
Congrats.
into about 900 Home Depots.
Holy
Wow.
Some of them are only getting rib grind, and some of them are getting rib grind and sweet grind. None of them are getting the chicken brine. I think the chicken brine is really the poultry brine is really just competition. I
Yep.
don't think the Home Depots of the world are into carrying injections yet, if you will. So,
Mhm.
but yeah, we're really excited about the Home Depot. So that's going to be it's going to be huge. I'm with a company out of Kansas called Old World Spice, and they've got several pit masters in their program, and really they're the ones that are formulating all those contracts with these big box stores. So
Yep.
so it's been great. I haven't, and reality that they'll handle most of it. They'll handle all the logistics. They've done special runs just for Home Depot, so they've made all the product to ship out to them. So that's one of the advantages of, like I said, of Old World Spice is their retail connections, if you will. So
That's amazing.
yeah.
That is amazing. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go to my local Home Depot and I'm gonna go in. I'm like, hey, I need to get this chicken brine. Can you ask for it? And then I'm gonna have them order a case of it so they could stock it over here. So
Right.
that's what I'm gonna do.
Well,
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
like I said, Home Depot has over 2,000 locations. And
Yep.
from what I'm being told, we're going into, how stores will do these little displays where like on an end cap or a little
Mhm.
Yep.
stand. So I think we're supposed to be in, I think 900 of them. So we won't be in all the
Wow.
Home Depots, but hopefully we'll be some in the Houston area where, obviously I live, which would be cool.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
know
if they
they've
have
already
one,
started showing up in New Jersey. So somebody
that's
posted
amazing.
a reel. So
I feel like we
Dude.
should do a grabbing the brisket, just stand by the display and just like
Right.
wait for people to come by and go, hey, boom, chicken fried.
Hey,
Yeah,
I know that guy.
Just start putting
Hey.
in people's cart.
Yeah.
Hey,
I
you
know
need
this
one?
guy.
You need one?
Yeah. We
Yeah.
met. He was on our show.
That sounds like a TikTok video. Hey,
Okay.
Bill, we appreciate you. This one's Fast and Furious tonight. We're going to get you back on hopefully in the new year and have you on for like a little bit longer than this. Little
yeah, it's all
15-minute
good, brother. All
spot.
good, man.
We appreciate that. And for the folks that want to find his stuff, we're going to put a link down below for you. So go check that out. Merry Christmas, brother.
Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas to you guys, and I'll see you guys at the rodeo.
Cheers,
Let's
brother.
go.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
Hey guys, Full Belly Smokers came in and they said we've been beat before by our own rib recipe.
Happens all the time, right?
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. Oh man.
All right.
Oh,
And
shoot.
we
Okay.
are going on to the next beer.
Yes, we need to go. We need
Oh,
to
Okay.
review this one. Once
So
we
we
get
got to
started
score
on
it out. Okay. Well, Ironically, it tastes better than that
I'm
initial.
going to score this higher than the one that I just did with Shiner because of the drinkability.
Yeah, it's a very drinkable beer. Drinkability is a word, James. You used it. We coined it. We're putting it on shirts.
Drinkability. Look,
Okay.
dude, I like you over there with the Cubix cooler, just popping open the beers.
Mhm.
Look, and I tried to mention this last time when we talked about doing a little review on this. John put a video out there on all our social medias. This cooler is badass.
It is.
It
Pretty
is
nice.
holding ice for a long time.
3 months now. It's had the same bag of
Yeah.
ice.
Correct.
3 months.
I love the fact that it has the bottle openers on the what do you call them, latches.
The latches.
Also, I love how it kind of suction down
Yeah.
when you close this thing down. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
We know
It
what
reminds
you
me
mean.
of this old company I mean, we're kind of sponsored with Yeti, so but I'm not trying to compare apples and oranges or whatever, but maybe I am. But this thing seals tight.
Yeah. So Yeti
Mhm.
doesn't seal anymore.
My
right?
Yeti does not seal
It
anymore.
never
And I
did.
think it's a new Yeti.
It's the way they design.
I think they designed the seals on the outside. I think they left a gap in the seals that
So-
they were just like, boom.
so nobody could because people were complaining they couldn't open the cooler,
Correct.
and then instead
It's
of
form and function. So they're like,
Yeah.
hey, you can't open the cooler.
the cooler, yeah, great.
It's not like the fucking
Cooler.
water boy
Oh
here.
shit!
go.
Solitaire.
Hey, Solitaire came in and said, "Who's ready for cruise time?"
Yes.
Let's go, Solitaire.
Half of us are.
I'm so excited.
Oh my gosh, so
yeah,
amazing.
bring
Yeah,
your liver.
Hey,
Bring your
I didn't mean
liver,
to
Solitaire.
jump into your score, Jan. Go for
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got about
so-
3 minutes to give scores
So-
and open the next beer.
Our everything naughty, the white chocolate imperial blonde stout, 9.5% alcohol by volume. This beer is really, really,
It's really good.
really good. If you get a chance, stop in the store. And look, I know we say this about beer, like, oh, it's so good, blah, blah, blah. It's good. This is actually a really good beer. It smells like cat piss, but it tastes like heaven. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
going
that's
did you give it
that's a 9-1.
9-1. Damn.
That's a 9-1 score.
Going
That beer is really good.
8.7.
This is not better than the last one. You guys
Yeah,
have
it
lost
is.
your mind. The last one was so good.
Just stop and score it.
Okay. It's an 8.1.
Okay.
It's still very good.
Smells-
It's a great beer, but it's not better.
For me,
than last
the
one.
peppermint becomes too much as more you drink it.
No,
That other beer was
I only had like this much, John.
I know.
Imagine drinking a whole pint.
I wanted
that's
to.
that's
Okay.
a pint plus 8 ounces.
Pint plus 8.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Is that John and Kate plus 8?
Ah,
What
come
just
on.
happened?
I don't know
What
what's
year is
happening.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, next beer. What's the
Let's go.
next beer? Who brought this one?
Hey, can we have to finish
I think
these?
Jan got
did
this
you
one.
did you finish that one?
I'm almost done with mine. Did you finish yours?
This one?
Yeah.
No, dude, I can't drink all of it. Yeah, I can't. I mean,
All right, move on to the next
Quit
one.
being a bitch, Jan.
All right, we'll go for the pour here.
there it is.
It's a little darker.
If you're watching live, can I get a
It's the
rating?
only way you're watching.
Can I get a rating on this jacket right here?
Oh, you want to you want somebody to grade you?
I want somebody to tell me 1 to 10. What do you think about this jacket?
Okay. Yeah, I think you.
This just in. My jacket is the bomb.
Why are you getting all like newscasty?
I don't know. Feels
Right.
right. This
Yeah.
feels right.
No, we're
Like,
showing the
this
wrong
is-
beer rival.
Oh,
Yeah, these are not tinsel trousers. This is the Nutcracker.
Nope. Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Roll's learning.
Nutcracker.
It's his first time.
Winter warmer. This is from Boulevard Brewing. This is a 7.8% alcohol by volume. Brewski. And James brought this one as well.
It's also a James and Jan collab
Mm-hmm.
that we did. So there's that. Fabulous. Yeah, this is
Got the Nutcracker.
I actually like the fact that it comes in a bottle, not a can. The 7-8, I feel like are we just doing beers that go from like highest to lowest in ABV? Is that our thing that we're doing right now?
No.
Okay. Well, so far it's rang true.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, John, you got a 2 that came from. Oh,
That came from you, asshole.
my bad.
Yeah. Hey,
You got a 10 out of 10, 8.3,
Okay.
and a 10 all day.
That's what I'm
look,
talking about.
Okay, can we get the fact that this thing actually lights up?
Don't follow.
Right here.
Don't try
This
to do
thing-
that.
Actually, let me get settled real quick.
Okay. He's got Santa peeing on his sweater. Yeah. Okay.
Let's do
Amazing.
that.
Okay,
Super
it's classy.
classy. At least his is utilitarian.
Yeah. So
There you go.
move your hand. Yeah, you
got
get it. Yeah.
a beer holder.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
You don't have that, John.
sounds like I
Take
won.
that.
Okay.
Hey,
Hertz, watch
what's
Jan.
the news going on in South Pole, John?
I don't know. I might wear this every week though.
Right.
Where to
I love
work.
that.
No, I still
Greg
wear
goes-
it every week.
Yeah.
Even the summertime.
I guess
Yeah.
I could wear it to work.
Yeah.
That'd be weird. Okay. All right. Well, that was that beer. We'll save the beer review song outro for the end of the last beer.
What?
Otherwise, we'll be singing all night.
Yeah.
We don't want to do
Review. No.
that.
Yeah. Okay.
That was pretty good.
Right.
Coming up real quick here, we've got Aaron Lesley,
We do have Aaron
Texas
Lesley.
Oil Dust. He's will be in the house here any second.
Was it the only way to spread cheer is to sing loud for all that can hear, or something like that?
I think the only way to spread cheer is to drink a lot of cold beer.
There it is.
Yeah.
Hey, let's try this beer.
I'm
Cheers,
almost
fellas.
positive.
Oh, sure.
Oh, he's drinking right out the bottle. I love it.
Yeah. I'm American.
The man, the myth, the legend, Aaron Lesley in the house.
Oh, Aaron. What's
Ah,
up, brother? How are you?
I should have took this off and put on my TX Oil Dust.
I know, man. I know.
shirt.
We should have represented.
Mm.
It's Christmas time.
Oh, you're not hearing us.
Oh, is
Oh,
it
man.
on? Everybody else heard us. Is it-
Unmute.
Unmute. Is there something audio? Is there an audio setting? Maybe
No.
it's good on our end.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good on our end.
All right, we'll continue talking here a little bit.
Yeah, Aaron, I think it's good on our end. I think it maybe check what setting you're. Yeah, damn it. Can you text him? Can we text him, or can you send a message to him or something? I don't know if there's a message board that you can send. Hey, yeah, there it is.
All right, while we work through a little technical difficulties, let me get into the little bit of this Nutcracker beer. The only thing I don't like about this beer, it gives you the ABV, it gives you the name of it, but there's no. I mean, there is like the. I lied to you
There's
guys.
all the information on there. Is
It's
that
on
what
the
you're saying
back
right now?
It's on the back.
Oh,
yeah.
you didn't turn it over.
I did toner. Yeah. There it
That's
is.
a bummer.
Did you guys do any cooking over the past weekend?
No, I've been working. I've been working like crazy, but I am done for the year. I
Okay.
did my last trip yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any more until we get back from our cruise.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just text Aaron, said, "Hey man, looks like the audio setting's off on your side. It's good on our side." So hopefully he comes in, gets it fixed.
Yeah.
Hey, so you couple guys you got in, you got Pit
He
Life
said-
Barbecue.
When we're on the mint beers, he couldn't hear us anymore.
Mint beer? That was way early.
No, I know. But he was saying he couldn't hear us anymore after the mint beer.
Hey guys, you do a sound check real quick. Everybody, how's the sound out there for you?
Check, check, check. Everybody out there that's listening in the land.
Yeah, we got Pit Life. Aaron. Greg says, "I hear nothing." Yeah, so we're mute. Something's wrong. Can you check our audio set? There it is. Hello. So I wonder if we go.
I don't know, man.
Oh,
You
there
hear
it
us
is.
now?
There it is.
Can you hear us?
We hear you, brother. There it is.
I don't
Hey,
know.
Aaron, do you hear us?
Man, so we were
I can
muted
hear
the
y'all
entire
just fine.
time.
No, I can't hear y'all.
Hey, you can't hear us now?
I don't think so.
Oh, what about now?
Hey, Pit Life came in and said we sound great.
Okay, so Pit Life's in. We're good.
Do you hear us now, Aaron? Check, check.
I'm connected.
Yeah, we can hear
Check
you
y'all
now.
settings.
We. Okay.
That's weird because everybody else heard us.
Yeah. Okay. Can we?
You guys went
We'll figure
mute when y'all started messing with them damn mint beers. Your whole volume went out, and I can hear y'all just fine. I can't hear
Damn.
y'all.
Okay. Okay. Shit.
Can your audience hear y'all?
Thumbs up.
Hey,
Thumbs up.
Yeah, can y'all hear us?
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on, but
Go ahead, guys.
That's all right. Hey, brother, no big deal. Listen, we're gonna get it fixed. We're gonna talk for a little bit. We'll keep it going, and then let's jump back in here.
Yeah.
So,
Can you get out and then come back in?
I'm sure that's how that thing works.
Okay.
Yeah, James.
I don't know.
Hey, did you
Yeah.
try? Hey, did you try turning the power off and then
Control, Alt, delete.
unplugging it? Yeah, we got it, James. We gotta do this. Yeah, just make sure to anybody that's listening right now, if you can hear us, there's Jeannie Vincent. What's up?
Do we know Jeannie?
We do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
okay, guys. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I
We
sure
hear you
can,
great.
brother. Can you hear us?
Yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, I started jacking with them fucking beers, and all of a sudden, y'all getting dead.
That's fine.
That's why we
Hey.
got Aaron in here batting
Hey,
cleanup. For
Aaron.
sure.
Right.
You know
All
what?
this
You can't ask me to follow a better fucker than Bill Purvis. I mean,
Yeah.
gosh dang, bro.
Oh,
I
I
know.
tell you what,
He
guys,
said-
Doug, Bill, and Aaron. It does
Yeah.
not get any better than that trio right there.
I know, man. Hey, Ron in the house. What's up,
I mean,
brother?
what's up, bitches?
No, man. Hey, you know what? Just living life, doing the best we can, trying to keep between the mayonnaise and the mustard.
And out of the lettuce.
That's right.
You always got to keep it out of the lettuce, man. Come on now.
Love it. Hey, where are you set up in it right now? You look like you might be
Yeah.
out somewhere.
No, so I couldn't make my office, so I jumped in my fifth wheel.
Okay. Badass.
Love
I
it.
got good Wi-Fi out here, so I jumped in my fifth wheel real quick just so I could make the show and everything. So I was out messing around and go to my office and just jumped in the fifth wheel and took off.
Yeah. Well, just for the folks that don't know, we've got the man, the myth, the legend, the original landman, Aaron Lesley. That's right,
Some
man.
of that shit's correct and some of it ain't. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I think
It's
we had-
Hollywood.
I think we had some questions about
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna get into that in a minute.
Yeah, no, I was gonna ask because I seen a bunch of. It's a popular show with Sheridan. He put out this Landman show. But a lot of people in the oil and gas industry is like, that's not really true. Like, what are you doing here? And obviously, you got to Hollywood it up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
To a certain
it
extent.
ain't a fancy old job, man.
No, hell no. No, man, you're working your fucking ass off.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? Have you seen the show?
So I have not seen the actual show. Here's what I've been doing because I've worked so much is I'd get on like TikTok or Facebook and I watch all the mini clips of the Landman. Excuse me, the Landman, the Yellowstone, and then of course Rocky, man. Sylvester Stallone and
the Tulsa
yeah,
King.
Tulsa,
That's a good
Tulsa
show.
King. So
Yeah.
I literally watch all the short clips. You can almost watch the whole video and all the good shit in those little short clips. I just
Yeah.
work so much. I don't get a chance to binge watch nothing and go do it. So I usually wait till one day and then I get a chance. I'll just go ahead and watch everything.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well,
What,
look,
what are your thoughts on Billy Bob Thornton? Like he only
Billy
wears
Bob does a great job of acting and doing the role. What Taylor has done is, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of Taylor has taken a private oil man, a guy who runs his own company, small company, right? Maybe 15, 20, 30 wells, because a private oil man, he does his own work. He gets out there, he has a couple of guys that works for him. He goes out there and works the pump jacks. He works he treats the wells. He's out there whenever they're doing the cement jobs. That's a private oil man. That's a guy who's a small timer who has some old wells. He's a stripper wells, whatever, that are just producing 10, 15 barrels a day. Now, he's out there doing that kind of job, right? But in Landman, you've got that private oil man kind of mentality where he has to get out there and fight those fires, or he has to get out there and do the small things. At the same time, you've got the landman that's all their job really is to go in the library, look up land contracts, who owns the deeds, who's got the mineral rights, who does not have the mineral rights, and they go out there and they talk to the ranchers, the farmers, the landowners, that kind of stuff, and they just put a contract together. That's all a landman does. And then there's a lot of people in the logistics of it that puts the contracts, and then they start working on the water. They start working on the water rights. How many cents on the barrel are you going to get if you buy the water from me? And so there's a lot of stuff, but he's kind of condensed. No, that's the wrong word. Condensed like 3 different operations into one man. That's Billy Bob.
yeah, Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's 3 different lives going on there, maybe 4. There's like 3 or 4 different lives going on for one show, but that's what makes it fun. Some of that shit is true. Some of that stuff is correct. There is thievery. There is drug deals. There is things getting stolen and never shows back up. And sometimes it gets showed back up when they got done using it. But obviously, no one's going to bring you back a light tire that costs $35,000. They're not going to bring it back to you. Once it's gone, it's gone. It's already been sold for $1,000 a kilo of coke. Whatever they want to do, it's gone. So there's definitely some things that do happen, but what you see on the show is definitely not the average day. A well fire doesn't happen, but like, man, it's every few years. I mean, it's just because a mistake happened, you know. So if you've never seen a rig on fire or a well on fire, I have personally. My rig burned down when I was on days off one day, and it caught on fire. And we replaced it. We built it ground up, just kind of redid some things. But when you start having those kind of things, man, it shut down for periods of weeks or if not a month because of OSHA.
Yeah.
So I mean, there's a lot of things going on, right? So they're just out there. They're making it very exciting, but they're doing a very good job.
That's cool. Well, that's why everybody likes it. That's why everybody's talking about
I
it.
haven't seen the show yet, but now I want to watch it. But I only want to watch it if I can watch it with Aaron, so he can tell me like, yeah, that's accurate, or that's bullshit.
Y'all should.
Nobody taps a pipe wrench on something backwards. I will tell you that. I will call you a Pichu Wasano as fast as I can do it. You're a worm. You're a boll weevil. You're lower than a worm. I will tell you to get the fuck off my property and go come back. I'm just telling you.
No, you're right. You're right. No, I saw that. I was like, nobody does that. I was just looking at it. I was like, nobody does that.
I fired my nephew on day 1 because he put a 6-pack of Dr. Pepper in my 10-gallon water can.
Yeah, right.
You know, the very first day, I mean, he literally got out of his truck, walked up to the back of my crew truck. I had a 4-door crew truck. I had an Igloo, and that was spotless. That Igloo stayed clean. No grease, no nothing. My father-in-law, he would move it from one place to the other, and he would open it up. It's full of ice and water every day. We go to work at 2. By 9 o'clock, it had ice and water in it. He walked over and put a 6-pack of Dr. Pepper right on the top of it. And when he did, I come unglued. Man, I run him off, told him to empty that water can, go buy me 10 new gallons of ice and water from the windmill store, the little windmill station. I told him to go there and buy me new ice and water, put it in there, and he'd keep his job. Now he's a superintendent for Pioneer, and he's put his time in, earned his works, and he does his thing. And it's just, there's a lot of things that happen. It's a great job, but Billy Bob has done very well at putting, and from what I've seen, I haven't watched the show yet, but you got to remember when you start binge watching, I'm an Oak Island guy. I've been watching it religiously since it started, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if you're looking so much forward to, what do you say?
I wasted so much of my life watching that damn show, and then you found
it's a piece of wood, dude. It just go with it, man. I mean, I'm just saying. But the thing is that if you are a seasonal watcher, you're just waiting for Thursday or Tuesday or Wednesday to come out, right?
Yep.
I'd rather kill a Saturday of not doing nothing and just whip through a whole deal and know and be able to focus on it and not do anything. So that's kind of me. But as long as everybody keeps the spoiler alerts out, you're all good. But
just take a sick
Landman's good. Landman is good. It's got a lot of action in it. Billy Bob does a great job. And it's some of the things that they say is in Midland does not exist, but it's okay. It's TV.
Yeah. I will tell you this: a pro move is you just take a sick day and you wake up at the normal time you normally wake up, and you just make some breakfast and you just go and sit on the couch and you just binge. You watch the entire episode after one. It's 7
and the season
morning.
is gone in like what? If you fast forward, the season is gone in like an hour and a half, 2 hours. I mean, it can be gone.
Oh yeah. And by 5 o'clock, you're like, money well spent.
Oh yeah. So and they paid you for it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You got paid.
I'm like, And then the next day he showed up and he said, "Hey, I thought it was COVID, but guess what? It all cleared up."
It all cleared up. By the way, have you seen Landman?
Yeah.
Right.
I watched every episode while I was sick.
Yeah. $300 in DoorDash later.
Yeah. Right.
And the main thing is when you start doing that, you start staying up till 11. If you try to do like 2 or 3 episodes, right, a night.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And next thing you know, it's like you get home
tired.
at like 9. You're tired, and you're in the recliner. Get your cold beer or whiskey going on. Next thing you know, it's 1 a.m. You're like, oh shit.
What have I done?
But wait,
what have I done to myself?
Okay, I can do this one more episode because I've got to get to bed. As long as I'm up by 5, I'm good. It's 3 hours, no big deal.
I can do 3 hours.
Fast forward. I mean, and then so it's like you get 3 hours of sleep. You fast forward. It's 5 a.m. You up and work. You go and cook sausage or smoking briskets or whatever. So I mean, Yeah, that's why I'm a binge watcher on days I know I have nothing going on.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
Hey, Aaron, outside of barbecue, do you have any other hobbies?
What is that?
Hobbies.
He doesn't have any
Hey,
other time.
What are you
I
tell you
talking
what,
about?
Yeah.
I tell you what, I don't have a hobby per se. You know,
Yeah.
I don't really, but I like to watch. I like to go look at gold and silver. I like to go and look at coin shops. If I have some time, you know,
Yeah.
look at the coins. Like I bought some gold backs today.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I just bought some gold backs. They're really cool. You know, I mean, these are
That's
some
awesome.
New Hampshires. But
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if you ever had one, I mean, I buy some gold backs, but I don't really have a hobby, man. I make sausage 24/7. I make it 4 days a week. I make over 400 pounds a week, you know, by myself. I do it, and then I smoke it. We have the restaurant going. So I don't really get a lot of time for an extra hobby. I barely get time enough to even focus on barbecue because Friday morning I'm trying to figure out what am I going to run today or what am I going to do? Or is, you know, because the recipes and where you're going, you're just kind of going through the motions anymore where there's not enough time in my life anymore to focus on trying to kick ass and do a good job. So I don't really have another hobby. I don't have that ability because there's not enough time in the week.
Aaron, we got to get somebody making sausage for you so you can break up that time because you're spending
Man.
entirely too much time making sausage.
I tell you what, I started out 2.5 years ago making 40 pounds.
Now
And then
you're
it went to, and then I
400.
finally bumped up to 80. And it was 120. And 6 months ago, it was 240. Now I made 800 links last week. I made 300 pounds last week on a Tuesday, smoked it on Wednesday. And when I came back to work and got here Monday morning, we only had, I don't know, 80 links. So give or take about 30 pounds of sausage left.
Damn, dude.
Mm-mm.
And that
Oh
we only
my
open
God.
we only open 4 days a week, Tuesday
You
through
must be
Friday.
making it right.
It's good. It's just
Yeah.
we have catering. I mean, you got it's holiday. You got catering. You got meal people
Yeah,
order
yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
whatever it is. So it's time consuming, but it's all about equipment. It's all about time. It's all about how you work your time and how you're doing it. So I enjoy it. It's a great. It's that might be a hobby if you want to really say because I really enjoy making sausage.
It is.
And I do get paid to make it. At the same time, it's part of the restaurant. It's part of the routine, and you want to have an all around. You know, where everything is kind of in house, right?
That's
For
right.
the rookies out there that do make sausage, what are some of the road bumps or the hurdles or something that you can the pointer that you can say, hey, don't do this.
Pro tips.
do this.
This will save you some time. This
Yeah.
will
Well,
whatever.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, you know, so pre-make your seasonings, your seasoning mix, right? Get that made up in a batch where you have your binder, you have your seasoning. So on a Monday, let me just throw out this on a Monday. So obviously we cook CBA a lot, so we do pork butts. And I have a video I'm going to release here in the next probably after Christmas, you know, where how I trim my pork butts and I actually trim my money muscles and I kind of get that going. So every Monday I trim 14 pork butts. And they're 2-packs, right? And I do 14 pork butts. That's enough sausage to make. That's enough pork to make 300 pounds of sausage with my beef and my mix and my fat and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I go early and I do all my prep on Mondays. That's it. Everything is just prep work. But I do my seasoning batch. I do my binder. I put my pink salts in there. Everything's in a bag. It's all mixed up. So when I get ready, the meat's weighed up and done. I just dump it and go. You know. Hey, by the way, that's a badass jacket, dog. I heard you saying rate my jacket. That's a 10 out of 10, bitch. 10 out of 10.
Appreciate it, brother.
Oh,
That's what
God.
I mean, that's all the spirit. I'll tell you what, that
Yeah.
mint beer is really kicking his ass right now. I can
I'm
see
telling
his
you,
face.
y'all
Yeah,
can
it
go
is.
home. We're good.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, right.
Hey,
Let's just
But no,
leave the room.
pre-mix
Yeah.
all your stuff, guys. Just pre-mix it all. Have it ready to go. So when
Yeah.
you're ready to, season's not gonna go bad. You know, just put it in an airtight container. And if you're gonna make 10 pounds of sausage, make up a little batch of seasoning with all your binder and stuff combined, and then mix it and then let it cure overnight for 24 hours. And that way you've got it. It's one step less you got to make. You know, you gotta have 5 or 6 batches ready to go. That way you can just make 5 or 6 loads of sausage.
Yeah. What's the French word for that, James?
Mise en
Sausage.
place. Hmm?
What?
I said mise en place.
What did you say, Aaron? Yeah.
Sausage. Sausage. It sounds good.
Sausage.
It's
Sausage.
like
I don't
pizza.
fucking know.
It's like
Sausage.
Yeah.
I even threw my arm out. Sausage.
Yeah. Sausage.
Wait,
Sausage.
hey, well, yeah, if you're gonna do it with the
It's
hand, you're probably
sausage.
right.
You got to have the
Yeah.
hand, man.
is it?
Yeah.
Do they put milk powder in the
Yes.
sausage?
That's what I use as a binder. I use powdered milk.
Powdered milk. Okay.
Okay.
So I've seen a couple cooking shows and some of the research that I've done about making sausage but some of the cooking shows that I've watched on Netflix or whatever, where they've did not add that into the sausage and they cooked and the sausage did not come out as great.
It
No.
sucks.
There's nothing. So when you add the water, there's a certain amount of water you have to add. It is scientific theory, right? So it takes you time to put the meat in a tub, add enough binder to make it kind of sticky but mushy. So that when you go to mix it, I mix it by hand. I do 8 tubs, and that's 40 pounds a tub. That's 320 pounds. Plus you got cheese. Plus you got jalapenos. Plus you got water. And so by the time you do it, and you mix all by hand. When you pull it apart, you want to see the striations of the fat kind of stringing with it, like you would a dough, right? So it's like mixing a dough. There's a certain look you're looking for when you make it. And I don't mix it with a mixer because that warms it up too much, right? It's beating it up. So I do it by hand. It's all by hand. Everything's by hand. See? The only thing I grind with a mixer is an actual grinder. That's a 300-pound grinder.
Okay.
It's a big son big.
Yeah, that's a lot of sausage.
Dude, that's amazing.
That's what she said.
That's yeah. Hey, I heard a joke today where it was a guy and he gets a girlfriend and they start messing around and she grabs his
pee-pee.
Yep. And she goes this is the biggest pee-pee I've ever had in my hand. And then he goes, "Oh, you're pulling my leg."
I get it. It's the leg is like the wiener.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
What are you gonna do, right?
You guys hear me okay? Y'all are kind of breaking up.
No,
You're
we're
breaking a little bit.
we're spotty. Yeah, you're very granule, like you're
Granulated.
Granulated?
yeah. I'm not, yeah. What Wi-Fi?
Man, I got badass Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Hey there.
Okay.
Sound good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, this is the Fast and Furious night, and I think after this new year, we're gonna get you booked for a longer segment. But Aaron,
we do a full one.
we freaking love talking to you, bro.
I know,
You're
man.
one of the most fun people we get on this show, and obviously the most knowledgeable, right up there at the top too. So I know you've got all the Texas oil dust products. Where can folks find this stuff?
Man, you can find it at TexasOilDust.com. You can find it in all your Lowe's markets. There's 400 Lowe's we launched into, like Bill was talking earlier.
Lowe's.
He's in the Home Depot side. We went on the Lowe's side. So he put us in like 390 Lowe's to start out with.
Nice.
I'm in a world of swell. And so you can go there when you find the Barnyard Pimp at your Lowe's market, Lowe's Home Improvement. And then our website, TexasOilDust.com. And then there's multiple stores all around. I think we're at 275 locations right now. It's hard to keep up with the new stores coming on because there's so many distribution ships. There's so many vendors out there that are selling to a lot of people. It's hard to keep up with that, So I don't have an idea of what stores it would be in, but you can get us at Shields. You can look us up at Shields, and hopefully here pretty quick we'll be in the Bass Pro and Academy.
That's awesome. Hey, TexasOilDust.com. That's
We'll put some links down below for
Texas
you too.
Old Dust.
Dust.
Oil.
Hey, it's not. Did you say
Oil.
oil or
Oil.
oil?
Oh, there's no I. It's old.
Exactly. It's oil.
It goes OL.
Yeah.
Oil.
Texas
Right.
Oil Dust.
With a comma, right? But that's old.
That's it.
That's it.
Exactly it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Aaron, Merry Christmas.
Merry
Love talking
Christmas.
to you.
We appreciate you. We
Let's
love
do
you.
this again.
Love you, brother.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Guys, I just want y'all to say this right here. I see out Austin. Bring them
Yes,
up
sir.
there. Spit on that thing when you polish those Austin.
Put a
hot two on that son of a bitch.
Let's go.
Later, brother.
Adios, muchachos.
Okay. Adios.
Hey, y'all need to get her to sponsor, just not in Bitcoin.
Yeah. Spit.
Yeah, Haktua coin.
Yeah.
We will
Oh,
take
shit.
any
Yeah,
other
something like that.
currency than the Haktua coin.
Just kidding about that.
Let's talk about this beer a little bit.
Yeah.
The old nutcracker.
Nutty cracker.
Nutcracker.
Man, this is a good beer.
It
This
is.
this beer is, and I don't know if I'm getting higher as I go because I feel like that's where I'm
That's
at.
how this night works, brother.
But
This was a little bit better than the
This beer from Boulevard is amazing. Okay, it is it is a little nutty. It's a little it's like a, what would you call that? Not a I have it in my head. What style this would be?
Is it a little bit hoppy? Or is it just me?
No,
I've got a little
it's
bit of hop to
nice
it.
though. It's a nice hop.
I like
it's
the
a
I
smooth
like the
little
description
hoppiness.
of the beer. It's like winter warmer.
It's 45 IBUs.
Okay.
Yeah, we know what
you
that means.
think I'd know what that means
But
by
we-
now?
We
Hey,
do know what
hey,
that
from
means.
the start of this podcast to right now,
Yeah.
y'all's color, like you were white, you've turned a little red, and now y'all are all dark red.
He's flushed.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Nope.
Yeah.
I did get a text from my mom who was
It's a
watching and said, "Do not
Caucasian.
drive home." So
It's a,
No
it's a
driving.
Caucasian condition
mom, don't
where
worry.
we get rosy.
Rosy. Yeah, pinches cheeks.
Raul has promised to drive us home.
It's Raul.
Yep.
Okay,
Raul.
if you can't say Raul, there's something wrong with you. I don't know.
There is
Raul.
something wrong with
It's not
me.
Raul.
It's definitely
Raul.
gonna be funny to watch.
Hey,
a
sorry,
pile up
Raul.
in my car.
Hey,
Raul.
sorry, Raul.
Hey, can I just say one thing real quick?
Yeah. Yeah.
Shotgun. Okay. Let's talk about this beer.
Okay.
7.8% alcohol by volume, and it's a Nutcracker Winter Warmer, which tells
Ooh.
us nothing about what the actual style of the beer is.
Said,
You guys seem to really like this. I like it. Okay, it's not my. It's definitely
Oh, it's a
number
great
3
beer.
so far for tonight. I'm gonna go 7.6. This is good. This is. I would even say maybe very good, but it's not great.
yeah.
7.6.
What do you have, James?
I'm be honest, like every beer that I have just keeps getting higher and higher.
Higher and higher. Yeah.
Let's
What
go.
you got?
Yeah, each one's a
Uh,
little lower in alcohol too.
I'm gonna go solid 9.1.
Yeah,
The
James.
Nutcracker.
This
That's
is
not
a
true.
hey.
The
You know what?
holiday special, grabbing the brisket beer
Nutcracker.
review. The Nutcracker 9.1.
Hey,
You finished it.
Listen.
You didn't
look,
finish
look,
the last one.
Look, you put the nuts in and it cracks them. Okay, Nutcracker. This is a. You said 9.1. I'm gonna agree with you. This is a 9.1.
No.
This beer is amazing. If you see this in the stores, you 100% want to
Okay.
pick this damn thing up. Boulevard, Tim Scott, since 2012, the Nutcracker Winter Warmer, 7.8% alcohol by volume. And God bless
Linda,
you.
Listen,
God
Linda.
bless you for bringing it home. You're going to do yourself a favor. Bring it home. You got this.
The Shiners one we did is the best one we've done tonight, and you guys are ridiculous for suggesting anything otherwise.
Well, I guess we'll know more.
It's hard.
I guess we'll know more
It's
when
hard doing
when St. Nicholas
multiple
calls
beer
us.
reviews in the same night.
Nick,
It is. I
hey,
get it, I
Nick,
get it.
hey,
Because every
what's his
beer
name?
just becomes
James,
even
what's his
better.
name? Nick
Tastes like
Weed Wellman.
Wheaton.
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 Wyden.
Wideland.
Wellman.
Wheeland.
Yeah.
Hey,
Wyland.
Nick.
Shiner Nick.
Yeah, Shiner Nick. That's what we're gonna call you.
God bless
Shiner Nick.
America.
We met you. We need you to sponsor the show.
Yeah, I'm sure he will now.
Hey, we're fixing to make Shiner Nick famous.
Hey,
That's
speaking of Shiner and beers, we have a beer we need to review tonight. It's beer number 4,
What are we doing here?
and I brought a beer.
This is no.
This is
This is
Eureka
John and I.
Heights.
So John and I did this.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Jan helped.
Yep.
This is Eureka Heights. We've
Perfect.
done quite a few beers from them. Tinsel Trousers, and I didn't. I don't know. I don't know if we've ever done this before or not. I kind of felt like maybe we had after I got in the truck. I don't know if we have.
I feel like we
I'll
have,
look
but I
at the
don't know.
list. I don't
But
know.
Tinsel Trousers is an ode to our favorite holiday-ish cookie. The
Mm-hmm.
golden ale is brewed with golden promise malt, Madagascar
Mm.
vanilla, cinnamon, lactose, guaranteed to get you caroling. I think we did do this one.
Was it that little thing you just read that reminded
Yeah.
you? Is it the Golden Promise?
Well, I don't know. These Eureka,
Yeah. I don't know.
Eureka Heights
Let's
people
get into
We've
the
done a lot
name.
of
get
Eureka
really
Heights.
wordy on their cans.
Yeah.
So
I like how they have the little jorts in there with the,
Mm.
with the
Like,
lights
why-
on the can.
Why are we calling it tinsel trousers? What are we doing
it's
here?
like a
guys?
trouser
I don't know.
snake.
This one's 7.3% alcohol, so this is the lightest
Chad.
beer of the night.
What kind of message are we trying to bring to the folks
We
here?
got
with
Chad
like-
over here says, "What's up, Mike? What's up, fucker?"
There it
Yeah.
is. What kind of message are we bring to the folks where we have just cut off jean shorts
Thanks, Serge.
and it just says tinsel trousers?
Yeah, no, right. I don't know what you're saying.
Well, I went
James.
over to the specs and they were
Yeah.
they were like, oh, the only beer we have is the Shiner Holiday Cheer, which we drink that every year anyway. And we've already reviewed it. And then a couple
Right.
other ones that was like the run of the mill stuff that we always have. And then I was like, no, I want something like smaller batch, smaller brewery. And he pointed at a bunch, and then I saw this one after, and I was like, yeah,
Right.
Let's do that.
give me
Yeah.
your trousers, bro.
Cool.
I want to
Yeah.
try this.
Tinsel
It's like-
trousers.
Tinsel pants.
Yeah. Look, listen. I don't know who Chad.
Chad Klontz, that's our
Yeah.
boy.
You know, I know who Chad is.
Oh,
Hey,
you just
Chad.
said I don't
No,
know.
I know, but I don't know what he's thinking over here. Hey, what is he saying over here? I'm trying.
I'm tuning in late.
He said to stop slurring, Jan.
He said scurrying.
I think he meant slurring. I think Chad is also intoxicated.
Yeah. You said scurrying.
Right above that, he said
Chad.
something about my jacket looks amazing.
Nobody
so.
is scurrying. Okay, Chad, get it together.
Scurry. Is that the
Hey,
Yeah.
Chad, what do you think of the jacket?
He loves it.
I
He
thought so.
loves it.
I thought so.
Yeah. You look like you're like a 80s beat reporter
Yeah.
that just got like laid off or something.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I don't like that.
Yeah. He goes, hey, you see his little mannerisms? He goes,
Hmm.
yeah. Oh,
right. You were covering like a
Yeah.
dog show,
Yeah.
but it was like a pug show or
Yeah.
some shit.
right.
You know what I mean?
Or some shit.
Yeah.
It was some
You're
weird,
going, hey, listen, you're
weird
going,
dog show.
hey, when you do the award show, oh, really? The Emmys tonight? Yeah. And you get there, he's like, no, it's the dogs. You're
Yeah.
doing the dog show.
All right.
Okay.
I don't know what's happening right now.
John,
Okay.
where's your
Well, I know
ad
what's
lib?
happening. The
Let's
amount of
go.
alcohol you gave us is what's happening.
Hmm.
Yeah. Get it together,
Okay.
John.
Hey, we've done our interviews tonight.
Yeah. We killed him.
No, they killed them.
We killed
they
them.
tolerated us, and
we gonna
they
do
were
it?
No,
amazing.
We're gonna
Hey,
do a synopsis of all the interviews.
no, we are not. I don't think we are.
Yeah, we should, James.
I
Yes.
feel
Lead
like
us
some
off.
Bad
James.
idea.
Let's do
Synopsis.
our barbecue win and fail.
We do have a barbecue win
Oh.
/ fail. I
We do.
think our boy Raul.
Raul?
Raul?
Raul.
Raul.
Raul. It's weird you can't say the
Raul.
word.
He got some pictures he's going to
Yeah.
show for us too.
Not loving his tinsel
this
trouser.
is my my homeboy Justin Yates.
yeah, that's right.
I think y'all have met him before.
We have?
He sent these to me. He was very excited, and I have tasted his cooking, and he's
getting good.
good. Yeah, he's
This
figured out
is-
how to barbecue.
This is the thing I want to say right now. Listen, I get the fact that we get drunk. I get the fact that we talk a little shit and it could be barbecue or not could be barbecue. But I will tell you this: if you listen to the show, you're going to be a better cook,
Mm.
and that's what we bring to you. Your family, your the history of your life. You will be a better cook for listening to the show. Also, a fatty liver, possibly dementia,
Just
but
exercise.
that's okay, and that's what
Take
we
your
do.
vitamins.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. We do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, if you're watching this on the YouTube, we've got some pictures up, and we've posted actually quite a few pictures tonight. So if you're not watching this on the YouTube, when you get a chance and you get home and you sit on your couch and you're just watching whatever the hell you're watching on TV, go ahead and bring it up on the YouTube just so you can go back and see some of the photos we posted because there are some good ones. Hey, this is what we got for our barbecue win, barbecue fail. Justin Yates, Thanksgiving dinner with the family, 3 turkey breasts, 1 Packer brisket, and a maple glazed ham. The glaze and the rubs I made from scratch. 54 people showed up, no leftovers. LOL, which I don't know if you guys know what LOL means, but that's laugh out loud.
Love a lot.
Lick old.
Lucy's.
Yes.
Listen,
Just
man.
stop
hey,
licking the Lucy's.
yeah, that is amazing. The pictures look fire. This is what it's about. It's about taking on responsibility
54
to
people.
feed
That's a lot of people.
50 people, and you're like, you look, you're like dead eye. You're like, I got this.
Yeah.
Right?
100%.
Don't question me.
Yeah.
Get out of my way.
Yeah.
Let me be me.
You do the sides.
That's right. Hey, amazing. Food looks amazing. Guess what you are?
You're a winner. You're a big wiener.
Yeah, you're a winner, all right. Suckabusters, suckabusters. Everybody wants some suckabusters. So exactly right. This guy right here, our boy Justin, is getting some suckabuster seasonings. Go online, pick out your best, your favorite, something unique.
Yeah.
And say, look, I want this seasoning, and we're gonna send it to you because that's who we are, and we're just trying to give back.
Yeah. Do you think Justin's neighbor is like coming over, just like, hey, can I give you some advice on your barbecue? Can I teach you? I'd learned this trick from some stupid like YouTuber,
Yeah.
how to cook whatever.
Yeah.
No, Justin's like hand in the face. Get the fuck out of here.
Hand in the face.
Have you heard of grabbing the brisket? Hey, Suckabusters.
Yeah.
Suckabusters. Everybody wants some
Let's go.
suckabusters. Awesome.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's good. Hey, we got a couple pictures up here from I don't know, probably like 1971.
What do we have here?
This is
What is it?
yeah.
I can't see it.
Two small children's. James, you want to tell us what the
that's,
hell we're looking
that's
at
Jan
here?
and James. That's Jan and James
That's
unboxing.
We're probably
our Christmas gifts.
so listen, if you look at our hair, we both have burrs.
Right.
So a burr haircut is what they called it back in the day when they just shaved your head. Now they call it a clean fade. No, they took the same guard. You went all the way around,
Yeah, that's
and
not
that's
a
what you
clean fade.
got.
I
Okay.
don't know what that
There
is.
was no fading back then. You just got the cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is after we'll go into the story. Listen, this is after the fact that me and Jan decided to cut our own hair.
Is that what that is?
And this
yeah.
this is never
picture.
a great idea for all the folks that are living at home and the people that are watching,
Yeah.
young kids. Don't cut your own hair. But me and Jan decided, and I think it's more Jan decided to start cutting hair. And he got a hold of like a pair of scissors.
Dude, we're laying down and cut our hair. Like we didn't even stand up. We're just like laid on a pallet. It was like, all right, somebody had some. I don't know. It wasn't like scissors. Those were shears. They were
Mom
like,
and Dad came home, and I had cuts out of my scalp, like literally to the scalp.
Mm.
No blood or nothing, but it was literally to the scalp. I don't know how Jan cut this.
yeah.
I had like
Shaved
just
it.
like cuts here, just squares up, and it was terrible. And Mom and Dad showed up, and they were like, "Fuck." Where were they at the bar?
No. It
Out
was
of
during the
town?
day. No, it was during the day. Mom was at work. Hey, Mom was at
Mom
work.
was working.
Hey, Dad.
Okay.
Dad showed. So we were there. We were by ourselves for like maybe an hour. But Dad showed up. Was like walked through the door, and we're at Ruth's house. We're at Granny's house, right? And he walks in, and we come running up. And he walks through the door. We're sitting in the living room. We're like, "Hey,
Look at us.
And he goes, "Oh, that
Sad.
happened." Yeah. So that picture's actually grown out a little bit.
Yeah.
We got a little bit of the boxing action happening.
Okay.
There's James and I in the boxing.
Hey, so James and Jan fight today. Who wins?
Oh,
James,
I think James,
because I got
definitely.
his back.
He's got all that. No, James got all that.
I don't know
pent
about
up.
this.
He's got all that pent up.
You can notice from the picture here.
I got two gloves up. Shit.
I'm seeing neither one of them wanting to get
So
punched.
James is on the if you're looking, James is on the right side.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll pull it up here. James is on the right side. I'm pretty sure James is wearing the wrong glove on the wrong hand.
Okay, that tells us enough. That tells us everything we need to know, James.
So
That's
so it
perfect.
wasn't a thing. It's that when Gene bought the boxing gloves,
Yeah.
one set came with two left gloves.
Yes.
So we had to turn it over
We
and,
made
and we
do.
would switch, and whoever got their hand in there, that's what they used.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
my left hand's holding a right hand glove. So, but it looks like Jan's fixing to hit me in the mouth.
No, I definitely fixed to hit you in the mouth. I will tell you this though. This is the way that we grew up as kids.
Dude, this is the best time.
This was like
in different times.
they were just like, oh no, it's cool. Let's let them fight each other.
Yeah,
right.
get gloves on.
Dude, this
No, I know.
pre-electronics.
But nowadays, like I've never once told my kids to fight each other,
No,
and I feel bad.
Hmm.
I feel like I
You
should
have.
I should have.
Yeah,
I've missed the.
I feel like Kylie could have taught Keegan some things.
Oh, Kylie could. Yeah, maybe we'll see. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I feel like it's a lot like with nowadays everybody's glued to a screen.
Mhm.
And you know you think about like days
Mhm.
behind
Yep.
whatever's with all the Christmases and all the just hanging outs and getting a little distracted with the probably trying to fix the camera or whatever.
Yeah.
But back in the day, yeah, it was all just like GI Joes and boxing gloves. And nowadays it's like, okay, what do the kids want for Christmas?
Get you a computer.
If it doesn't plug in, they don't
Go
want it.
learn how to
Doesn't.
code by the age of 6.
Hey, in this picture, you see the throwback GI Joe right here in the ground.
Oh yeah, man, that's legit. That's
Yeah.
legit.
That's probably worth some money now. You still got that?
Yeah, it's in the attic.
The
man.
box alone is worth like $800.
Dude, that Christmas we got the GI Joes and we got boots and we got a belt buckle and a belt.
Yeah.
And it was the
God,
best
that
Christmas
screams
ever.
Texas. That
It's the best
just
Christmas ever.
Screams Texas.
And we
Yeah.
got boxing gloves.
Hey, Greg came in and goes, I guess James hit Jan in the head too much.
Greg, you're probably right. You're probably right,
oh
man.
my God.
He didn't bob.
So what's the point of this? What's the point of this broadcast? I don't know.
He must
Holcomb?
be new. He must be
Holcomb
new.
barbecue.
Hey, Holcomb barbecue.
Holcomb.
Welcome in. We're glad to have you over there watching on X. Hey, if you're watching on X, we don't have a ton of viewers on X. We appreciate it. Hey,
Yeah, I appreciate it. Holcomb. If you were just listening, we just probably had some of the 3 greatest barbecue competitors
Mhm.
like on a single show at any time you
In
can
the
think
world.
of.
Mhm.
Yeah. So that's
In the
the
world.
point.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Also, the point is to say,
Hey, send us your barbecue wins, barbecue fails, barbecue questions, and we'll share them. You could be a winner. How do you do that, Jan?
well, you either go online and you go to grabthebrisket.com,
Mhm.
or you go to one of our social medias, which if you go to grabthebrisket.com, you'll see everything there.
Mhm.
Send us a link, say, hey, this is what I have. And if you're on the show, you win.
Yeah, what's the email?
The email is grabthebrisket.com.
info@grabtheminthebrisket.com, or
Info.
you can call into our voicemail hotline 434-829-2299 and leave us a little message being like, hey, I totally
Yeah.
screwed this up, or I nailed this brisket. I've never done one before. It's so
100%.
cool.
Yeah. And
Voicemails will be played,
yes.
Those
Okay.
go to the top of the list. I
That's
love
right.
those.
and,
Yeah,
and those are played in your voice, not ours.
And that's great, Jan. Honestly, if Honeycomb Barbecue would just send us a voicemail, we would appreciate it. And,
Yes, 100%. Hey, that's a great idea. You know what's a bad idea is having me save the barbecue news segment for the end.
it is.
Luckily, we don't have too much to do, but this is the hot off the grill barbecue news. Nailed it. Brought to you by the NBBQA and the Barbecue News magazine. The only thing I have is just to let you know that the NBBQA regional meetup is coming up, and that's the January 15th through the 18th. Our hotel
Yes, ours.
is booked. We've
Yeah.
got a hotel booked. It's booked.
Are we staying where everybody else is staying?
It's at the booked, and it's booked.
Where's Kel staying?
I don't know. I reached out to Brooke, and she said these are the hotels that are that we're teamed up with for this.
Okay.
Some of them were like fancier. Some of them were downtown.
Did we get
It's a little
fancy?
bit no, we did not. It's a little bit further.
I like
we got
fancy.
the ones that were the closest to the event, to the shed.
Yeah.
We're the closest to the shed that you can be. Also, we are the most affordable.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so we're right there next to the shed. Hey,
hey,
for
the
the
Shed
love of
Barbecue.
God, please come out and hang out with us.
I know, man. Listen, we're talking about the Shed Barbecue, NBBQA. It's
Brad, Brooke,
I know,
all the
Orsons,
peoples,
the Orsons, but this is going to be an event that basically it's at a restaurant, right? This is not like normal where you have NBBQA where you're at an event center and you're at a conference or whatever else. This thing is sitting at a restaurant to where we can go there every single day. We can hang out, be a part of the family.
Mhm.
I mean, it's going to be an amazing
I'm so
an event.
excited.
There's competitions both days. There's SCA going on Friday, and then you have
They've got another state cook-off going on, I think, Saturday.
Saturday.
It's like a double header or
okay.
something.
So there it is.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
bring your big boy pants. Let's go.
Having said that, can we score this last beer? Can we
Yeah,
can we
I'm ready.
talk about this last little trouser?
This festive spice
Trouser snakes.
golden ale.
Yes,
Um,
the Tintle
a
trouser snake.
Hey,
It'll bite you.
yeah. Well, maybe.
This is our lightest beer of the night at 7.3% alcohol by volume. But for me, it's still got a little bit of a bite to it.
Yeah. But so James, go first.
I'm John.
6.0.
Really, bro? Is it because you didn't bring this one? You have to give it the lowest score.
Oh man,
That's
you know
hateful.
what? No.
No.
Hey, is that your real score?
Yes.
That's a lie, and you need to do better. That's horrible, dude. Take a drink of that. There's no way that's a 6.
Are you tasting the? I don't want to say seasoning.
Take a drink.
There's a spice.
That's a 6 to you,
There's a spice.
John. Quit selling it.
Complexity in this. That's
that a
not
6
in
to
the
you?
other ones. Taste the complexity.
That's a
I
6.
already said 6.0.
No,
Okay,
but
you're the worst.
But do you think it's a 6 really or no? Be
He
honest.
gave the score. It's too late.
It's good.
Hey, we'll bring it back next year.
Okay.
Let's not drag
Are you
it
ready?
along.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hey, cut it out. 9.5.
9.5.
This is a great beer.
Okay, it's getting crazy here. I don't even know.
This is what
to do.
happens
This
when
is
you feed
ridiculous.
people 5 million beers, and each one is like this crazy amount of alcohol. They just get better and better.
Raul, can you
Guess what? That's
can
what
you
happened.
add up all the ABVs that
Yeah.
we've
That's a million. I added them up already.
Hey,
James.
also, can you play back the way he just
Yeah.
said Raul?
Raul. Hey, listen.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, this is amazing beer. You're welcome.
Okay, it's good.
It's really good.
It's not as good
No,
as the,
it is good.
The mint or whatever.
No, way better than
Uh,
that shit.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
go 8.4. This is good. This is great. I like this beer, but it's not that good. And
Stop.
It's not that bad.
Just
What's
stop.
wrong? You're both
All right.
wrong. This is a good beer. This is
That's
the
a-
grab them in the brisket. This is our Christmas
We're all
special.
wrong.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Hmm.
Huh. Cheers.
Hey, listeners, we love you. Thanks you for sticking in this long.
Yeah. Okay, you
Yeah.
shouldn't talk
I
anymore.
should probably just
You're
stop.
fine.
I
Hey.
need you to put taste the complexities on a shirt.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Taste
Uh,
the complexities.
Hey, no, it's great beer. I'm glad that James and I were able to contribute to bringing this holiday cheer
Uh-huh.
to you, John. Yeah, Merry Christmas, brother.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have a favorite holiday movie?
Obviously, Christmas Vacation. There's not
Okay.
a
Christmas
close
Vacation.
second.
Okay, so I'm glad you brought this up. Carry On is the new what's the movie with Bruce Willis where it's a Christmas
Die
movie?
Hard.
Die Hard.
That's
Carry
not
On.
new,
Carry
it's
On
not
on
Christmas.
Netflix right now is the new Die Hard. It's amazing. Good movie. I'm into that kind of stuff. Christmas movie? This is what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Favorite one?
Did he stutter?
I don't know, man.
Too much pressure.
Yeah.
Die
It's
Hard?
Christmas Vacation.
Hey,
There's
Die
not,
Hard?
there's not a close second.
Christmas Vacation is amazing.
It's
Yeah.
amazing. It's so good. It's classic. And there's so many little one-liners.
There's no
and, like,
bullets.
It,
Uh,
there doesn't
Vi-
have to be bullets. Like,
Violent
hey,
Night.
where are you going to put a
amazing.
tree that big, Todd? Bend over. I'll show you. I wasn't talking to you. It's
Yeah.
so
It's
good.
best.
Right.
Yeah. Under pressure. Let's
Hey,
go.
Lone Bull said
What's
Merry
yours?
Christmas, guys.
Merry
Uh,
Christmas.
Appreciate it, brother.
Pit Life said Merry Christmas. Enjoy your families. And we need
Cheers.
to do a show together in the new year.
100%. Hey, Pit
Pit
Life,
Life's
reach
on.
out. Let's freaking make this happen.
One of my favorite movies for Christmas
Yeah.
is is it Scrooge?
What?
It's the Bill
Scrooge?
Murray
Oh, it's Scrooge.
Scrooge.
Yeah.
Is it what's called Scrooge?
Yeah.
Bill Murray,
Mhm.
Scrooged, one of the best Christmas movies
I
ever.
haven't watched that in a long time.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
watch that, guys. It's the
Okay.
best.
It's not the best, but it's very good. We'll watch that. I love it.
Cheers, brothers. As
Hey.
always, it's been great talking barbecue.
Let's go.